Welcome to this very special day of T20 cricket as we bring to you this live broadcast of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. I'm Asghar Khan and I'm delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day of cricket. It's the first semi-final of the tournament. Two giants of UAE domestic cricket going head to head. It's Karwan Cricket Club versus 7 districts. We don't have much time on our hands. Let's head down in the middle where we got Owais Ali alongside two captains and the match referee for the all important toss.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the wait is over. It's the first semi-final and we are in for a roller coaster of a ride as this is a high octane game and we're expecting to have plenty of chills and thrills. Two heavyweights and two giants here in the UAE circuit are going to collide against each other in the all-important semi-finals. It's time to introduce you the two captains and the match referee. On my left is Babar Iqbal from Carvan CC. On his left is Saghir from 7 districts. And on the extreme left is our match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali. Babar, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Heads is the call.
It's a tail.
Congratulations. Good start to the semi-final. Won the toss. What's the plan?
We would like to bat first.
Specific reason to be batting first?
Reason it's as I always say, like it's a knockout game. We would like to score more, so the pressure is less, especially on knockout match.
How is the approach going to be mentally in this game? We know there's a history between you and 7 districts. When you two teams play, it is a high octane game. There's a lot of expectations. So what's the planning?
So both the teams are champions. They are playing wonderful great game of cricket. We are playing wonderful game of cricket. So of course, we are really happy to play together, and it's a proud moment both of us, playing together. So I hope the game will be good and it's another nice piece.
Changes in playing 11?
There unfortunately one guy is not feeling well. Temur, Zohaib is in.
Best of luck, Babar. Give us a good game. सही टॉस हार गए अगर आप टॉस जीते तो आप क्या करते?
जी हमने भी बैटिंग करना था पर टॉस पे डिपेंड नहीं करता जो अच्छा खेलता है वही जीते और इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करें कि अच्छा मैच खेलें
अब जो पहले बॉलिंग कर रहे हो क्या लगता है आपको कितना रिस्ट्रिक्ट करोगे इस विकेट के ऊपर ठीक रहेगा?
जी विकेट जो है वो अच्छा है और इंशाल्लाह 160 तक इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे बॉलिंग इनकी अच्छी है और इंशाल्लाह इनको कम पे रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे तो हमारे लिए अच्छा होगा
कल का क्लोज गेम ज़बरदस्त गेम था एकदम आखिर में गया उस गेम के बाद कैसा मूड है कैंप के अंदर?
जी बिल्कुल जिस तरह हमने कमबैक किया और लड़कों को यही मैसेज मिले कि उसी मोमेंटम को पकड़ने और उसी मोमेंटम के साथ आने और इंशाल्लाह मैच जीतने और फाइनल के लिए क्वालिफाई करना है
कोई चेंजेस की हैं प्लेइंग 11 में?
जी अलमास नहीं खेल रहे और इब्राहिम खेल रहे हैं
Best of luck, Sakir. Give us a good game. That's the news coming in from the center is that Carvan CC, they won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
The news coming out from the center is that Karwan Cricket Club, they have won the toss and they have decided to bat first in the first semi-final of the tournaments as we look to that lineup of Karwan. At the top of the order, Zohaib Khan makes a comeback along with Shian Akram, Hamid Khan, Asif Khan, Rahul Chopra, Hosama bin Tanveer, who's been sensational with the new ball, Abdul Ghaffar, Zaid Ali, Haider Ali, Ibrar Ahmed and Babar Iqbal. Wow, that is a strong side. And it's going to be evenly matched as far as 7 districts is concerned. Tremendous amount of talent in those top four. Lukman there, Muhammad Irfan, Sayyid Haider, Junaid Khan Afridi, Aftab Alam, Aftab Javed. And then you got those around Sakhir coming in there. Fast bowler Farhan Khan, Wahab Hassan is the left arm spinner. It was the game changer yesterday. Wes Khan and Ibrahim Maqsood, the right arm leg spinner. He's got the mystery. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve. We'll be witnessing later on. Could be a surprise inclusion in this game. We're all set for this massive encounter. One of the most anticipated clashes in UAE domestic cricket when these two teams, whenever and they met against each other, it brought plenty of drama, plenty of excitement, and above all, some high-class cricket. So much talent and depth there in both sides. Vipin Kumar there is the match official, the umpire. He's done a marvelous job over the years, very experienced, along with Harvey Botha from South Africa. Tremendous gentleman to be officiating this all-important semi-final UPro Ramadan Rumble. Farhan Khan, he was just outstanding yesterday with the new ball. He really troubled the batters. Getting rid of Mohammad Wasim was a special delivery. That quarter-final against Volcano Sports Academy. All is in readiness here. Shahan Akram on strike. Farhan Khan has got the new ball and he's got a second slip, and man on the edge of the circle, you could say, is a fly slip as well. Places the umpire. Right on the money. Perfect start. Equal to the task, getting behind the line and defending it with the full face of the bat. Something they lacked yesterday at the top of the order, Volcano Sports Academy. Winning the toss, Babar Iqbal will be hoping to put up a decent score on this wicket. And looking at the history, fast outfield, I think he'll be aiming at least 180 here. Wethun offer. That is the first runs here in shape of extras. Touch wide there from Farhan Khan, and just kept on going, bowling the away swinger. Rahul Chopra there in the background. He will be key with the bat later on in that middle order. For now, it's about the top order. They brought in Zohaib Khan for this game. I think he may be just batting in number 3. They will have to shuffle the order a bit. Amit Khan, he's been quite brilliant. Such a dangerous player on the non-strikers end. Readjustment in the field. Slip goes out. Third man comes a bit finer. Very good delivery. Equally well played. And a quick single to get off the mark. They got to be sharp in the field. This gully point, square cover, mid-off on the offside. Mid-on, mid-wicket. Deep square leg and short fine leg on the leg side. So it's a 5-4 offside field. Good delivery. He bowled that in swinger. That one just curve in the air. I mean, it was really looking to launch and launch big. In the middle, the match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali. Alongside him is the tournament director and our scorer, Hassan Chatta, watching the proceedings. Much anticipated clash, this one. Goes short and misses it. Quick delivery there. Hamid Khan was clearly beaten for pace there. And once again, the extreme right is Hassan Chatta. In the middle, you got Akbar Ali, and then Mr. Amit Basela, the tournament director. He's done a terrific job behind the scenes. A wonderful gentleman. Beats him again. This is great start here from Farhan Khan. In the first over, he's been terrific with his length. Just 2 runs. One of the bat, one was a wide. He's doing the stuff here for 7 districts, which is just perfect for them. When he bowls well, more often than not, they really make inroads with the new ball. Last ball of the first over. He goes big, and he's got all of it. That is a tremendous strike from Hamid Khan. First maximum of the innings, and he's off the mark with a biggie. Just in the slot there. He's just gone a little full and beautifully picked up for 6. 8 for none after 1. Eight for none. It's going to be Wes Khan over the wicket. Beautiful off cutter. Surprised him with a brand new ball. Is just rolled his fingers down the seam. And joining me in the com box, it's going to be Wes Ali. Welcome and good evening.
Welcome, Asghar Khan, and good evening to all our viewers. Expecting to have a blockbuster of a contest. Of course, these two teams have a history, and every time these two teams clash, there is so much of expectations, and I'm sure there will be a lot of people glued to their screens watching this game anxiously, closely. There is going to be a thriller of a contest. That's too wide and well kept behind the stumps. He's done a good job.
Going across the right hand on a length, and just kept on going. Good work there from Aftab Alam. Very athletic behind the stumps. There's a lot of history, and they're always up for that clash. Down the leg side, shuffling across there. Was close to leg stump.
But agonizingly close to the leg stick. Shahan Akram needs to be a little careful. And he should be glad that the ball did swing at the last second. Otherwise, this would have crashed onto the leg stump. He just shuffled across a bit too much. Which was quite strange in the end by Shahan Akram. Short delivery, just playing a little too early. And Shahan Akram at the moment, he's not looking all that comfortable compared to what Hamid Khan is looking inside.
Yeah, he just needs to settle in. His natural game is to time the ball. That's where he plays at his best. You are down there in the middle. What you make of the surface? What sort of score you think should be good enough on this surface?
Well, the sun was beating down early on today. It seems to be a very hard, dry surface. There wasn't any kind of moisture at all. And that's the reason Babar Iqbal, he was there in the middle and he was having a close inspection for at least 5 to 7 minutes. He was there with his teammates, had a close look. And that's where he decided, right, there is plenty of runs to be made on this surface. And I too believe it's a good toss to win and bat first.
Yeah, very well said. In perfect conditions to bat. Fast outfield. And in a knockout game, I think where dew won't be a factor in this game, at least in the first semi-final. That time of the night, certainly it's a good toss to win. Down the leg side. And it should be wide, yeah, given. So, from their point of view, I think now that they won the toss, it's about getting those runs, getting those partnerships together.
Yeah, this partnership will play a crucial role. And Hamid Khan, mind you, he's gotten form lately. It wasn't the best of starts in this tournament. Also, not to forget Shahan Akram. He's had a decent tournament. He has got some runs under his belt. So much expectancy on these two men in the middle. Shahan and Hamid Khan got a great camaraderie between each other. That's going towards the deep fine leg for a boundary. Not the most impressive of strokes, but Shahan Akram will take that any day.
A little bit of luck there. Another day could have crashed onto that leg stump. Oh, it was so close. So close to that leg stump, but they all count. Races down to fine leg for 4.
Well, if you observe closely in this over, that's the second time Awais Khan is bowled slightly fuller and Shahan Akram is trying to play cross batter and trying to pull it. It's not a length where you would want to pull Awais Khan. This wicket at times does keep to 10 low as well, and that is exactly what happened. It did keep a little low, but lucky for Shahan that did not chop back onto the stumps. Beautifully bowled. That's an excellent delivery. And Shahan will take a single to retain strike in the next over. It's 2 gone, 15 for no loss.
Farhan continuing here. In swinger going down the leg side. He's getting the ball to jag around both ways. That one just started off that middle stump and just kept on going with the angle. Nice breeze blowing as well. And he's getting the ball to curve in the air. Farhan Khan will be looking to repeat something which he did yesterday. That in swinger to remove Mohammad Wasim. Oh, that one is really close. Prodigious movement. Just going perhaps down the leg side. Sharp in swinger.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting replay. It did come sharply in and completely deceived Shahan Akram, and also tend to kept a little low in the end. And he should consider himself a bit lucky. Well, there you go. It's just a clear indication coming in that it's a strong breeze going across to right of your screen. So that is why Farhan Khan, he is getting that extravagant movement in the air. That's the last delivery. Let's have a close look at this. Yeah, I think it just did a little too much. Maybe that swing, that extra swing he was getting, that's what made an element of doubt in the mind of the umpire that it might have just slipping down the leg side.
Fair call there because the off stump was visible and that struck him on line with leg stump. What a good yorker, and Hamid had no clue whatsoever.
Yeah, Farhan Khan, he's standing his ground. He can't believe that. How did it miss the leg stump? This man, he was absolutely sensational last night. He was literally throwing thunderbolts to the batters and made life very, very difficult. And of course, he was adjudged the player of the match. He was very, very happy with his performance, and why not when you know you're bowling in early 140s, swinging the ball both ways. And he was absolutely phenomenal against Volcano Sports Academy.
Absolutely a rare talent for Farhan Khan. This time the away swinger, and he just gets some bat on it and helps it over the gully area for 4.
Yeah, after a long time we're seeing Farhan Khan, even compared to yesterday, we're seeing him bowl a loose delivery. That was too full. There was no movement whatsoever. And all Hamid Khan had to do is just play smartly, which he did. Opening the face, using the pace of Farhan Khan and guiding it towards a point region for a boundary. So it's a good start here for Carvan CC. 21 for no loss. And if they can just see off these overs, that's where they can score big. And talking about Hamid Khan Asgar, I think every time when he bats and when he's playing those big shots, as a bowler, I think you should be having that privilege and think that you can get him out on every ball, because he's trying to hit a 6 on every single delivery.
He's quite unorthodox, but at the same time, he's mighty effective. He may be that sort of player who you will feel like you're in with the chance, but at the same time, he's got that uncanny nag of producing the goods. And look at him, 10 of 7. He's striking the ball well. Such a dangerous player. Gets beaten. Extra bit of bounce there for Farhan Khan.
Well, we have seen Hamid Khan. He is absolutely destructive against the medium pacers, but I've seen the moment a quick fast bowler comes in who bowls in 140s, like the likes of Farhan Khan, Zishan Nasir. Got the likes of Awais, who too can generate some pace. Rohit Khan Bangash, he's a quick bowler as well. Hamid Khan tends to get a little sluggish in the middle. Short delivery, it's been pulled away, but there's protection. And they will scamper back for easy couple of runs. So far, Carvan CC, they're going along well. It's 3 gone, 23 for no loss.
$23 for none after 3 overs. Awais Khan continuing here from the pavilion end. Shahan Akram on strike. He goes through the leg side once again, using that little bit of angle from Awais and gets back for the second. He hasn't really got that trademark in-swinger going as yet. We spoke about it early on as well. When he gets it right, he's a real handful.
And also looking at the conditions in the middle compared to what we saw yesterday, there was some moisture in the wicket before the game started. But as you asked an early question on regards to the wicket when I was there, it just seems to be an absolute belter of a track, a batting paradise. And you can see the ball is not really moving as much as we saw compared to what we saw yesterday. That's a beautiful delivery. The variation coming into play and taking all the pace of the ball.
Wonderful change of pace, and that could be the reason. The dryness of the surface. And the bowlers, they've realized that there's no lateral movement, so you better just mix your pace up here on this surface. Change of pace. He's bowled quite a few cutters so far, Wes. Pitched up and driven in style from Shahan Akram.
Well, that's much more like it. After a shaky start, finally he gets one off the middle of the bat. Just slightly over-pitching in the end. It turned out to be a half volley and he's latched onto it beautifully, showing the full face of the bat. And it's gone towards the boundary.
A lovely shot. Beautiful timing. Everything was correct about that shot. Right from the coaching manual. That cover drive of Shan Akram is a thing of joy to watch. Again, back to that middle stump line and worked away on the onside. This is a very good start from Karwan. Not losing wickets. Strong batting lineup, getting off to a good start. That will really boost their confidence in that dugout.
Yeah, no two doubts on that. After such a good start, and especially when you're playing such a high-octane game, there's so much at stake against 7 districts. There's always that added bit of pressure when you're playing a big game, that too in a semi-final, fighting for a spot in the grand finale, which is of course going to be played tomorrow here itself. So this is certainly going to release a lot of tension, a lot of nerves early on when you come out to bat. It's looking quite good at the moment for the men in blue. Oh my word, where has this gone? It is disappeared into the deserts.
Hamid Khan with one of his trademark shots through the leg side. When he hits the ball, it's a stay hit. Boy, does he strike them well in the arc, and have a look at that. Hamid Khan at his absolute best here.
Yeah, this is why he's such a dangerous customer, Hamid Khan. You don't really expect him to score each and every single game. But when he does and when he comes off, it's so difficult to stop him. And I'm pretty sure now that ball is not going to come back. We'll need new ball. Hamid Khan, that last ball, he's absolutely demolished. And that just went, not sure how far, maybe 110 meters. Beautifully bowled, taking some pace of the ball. Block hole. And Awais Khan, he's not very happy with himself. It's 4 gone, 36 for no loss. It's going to be the captain, Saghir Khan. He's opted to bring himself. That's a lovely little stroke once again, but unlucky not finding the gap. And this is the start which Carvan CC would have desired, Asghar.
Absolutely, they're off to a great start, and they not only weathered the storm, but they got 36 on the board, going at 9 runs per over. And you have seen off the threat of Farhan Khan, you have seen off West. Now you are into the second string bowlers, quality all-rounders, Saghir and Irfan, and then you have the spin on offer as well. Nicely played into the gap, running the first one hard. He's coming back for the second. Chance at the bowlers, and well, the throw was just a fraction wide.
Yeah, and that's why you can see the expression says it all by the captain, Saghir Khan. He's not happy. Oh, he's fuming. And rightfully so. A better throw, and they could have gotten Hamid Khan. So, captain taking the matters in his own hands. He's come out to bowl early, and mind you, he's not had the best of tournaments with either the bat or the ball. But today, taking the charge, bringing himself early, taking the matters in his own hands, being as a captain, leading from the front, setting an example. Good to see.
Yeah, he's a quality cricketer. You'll be hoping this would be his night. Such an impactful cricketer he is. And you always want those sort of characters in your team who wants the ball in their hand. Wahab Hassan is one of them. Last night he changed the game on its head.
Absolutely. Wahab Hassan, what a fine talent. And they really rely on their fast bowlers. And one of their fast bowlers has been rested today, Hafiz Al-Mas. He's not there in the squad. And I think it's all because of the injury, which just my co-com Asghar Khan is signaling at me that he got injured. And that's the reason he's not playing. That's been absolutely slapped down the ground. And another boundary. So even Saghir Khan is struggling.
You can't even describe that shot. That was a straight bat, flat batted down the ground. Mighty effective. He's unorthodox, but he's hard man to bowl at as well because he can ruin your plans, Hamid Khan.
Babar Iqbal on the left of your screen seems to be quite relaxed alongside the evergreen Mr. Akbar Ali overseeing the proceedings. Fine shot! One bounce into the fence. Hamid Khan, he seems to be unstoppable.
That went like a tracer bullet through the offside. You pitch him up, look at deep into the crease, fast hands, and he's absolutely bludgeoned that. Terrific batting here from Hamid. He's really setting a statement here. Such a dangerous player, striking at 200.
Well, these are worrying signs here for 7 districts. You would not want Hamid Khan to get off to a flyer. And more often than not, if you see him getting those good starts, that's where the problem will occur. He'll make you think where to bowl. Pulled away. And it's been pulled away with a lot of authority. Another boundary. It's turned out to be a massive over. 15 runs have been looted. Short, and look at that swing of his blade. Such fast hands. And Saghir Khan, he has been very expensive. Karwan have reached the 50 mark in just 5 overs. It's 51 for no loss.
$51 for no loss after 5. Irfan into the attack. A lot will depend on him. Now that Saghir has gone for 15 in his opening over, the pressure is well and truly on Irfan, who was expensive last night. Still, he was, mentally tough enough to defend in the last over and took 7 districts to the semi-finals. But I think that bowling form of Saghir and Irfan is a bit of a concern.
Oh, absolutely, Asghar Khan. Is this a chance? Oh, very close. Could have ballooned and gone into the hands of the keeper. I think they're just waiting for the power play to get over. And that's the reason they're giving 1 over to Irfan. And we will just might see Wahab Hassan being introduced straight away after the power, because the fast bowlers, so far, it has been a struggle for them. Also, we might see Ibrahim being introduced quite early, but then I think he'll be under some pressure. It's a big game, semi-finals against Karwan, and the batters are already looking to go big. So added pressure on the youngster.
Picked up in the air. Man coming around, takes it. It's the youngster Ibrahim who picks up a catch, and Irfan strikes. Big wicket.
Well, he'll be absolutely devastated with himself, Shahan. He tried to flick that, but hitting it in the air. Also, the bat, the face of the bat was towards the sky, and the radiation coming in from Irfan, not red, just slightly holding and coming a little late onto him. And the first wicket has gone down. Shahan Akram goes after scoring 17. It's 51 for 1. So finally getting a timed wicket, and it's Mohammad Irfan straight away creating an impact. Was introduced in the last over of the power play. And he's picked up an important wicket. Shahan Akram, who was batting at run ball, but we know he could have really made a difference. In comes Mohammad Asif Lala, another handy batter, and Irfan just strays down to the leg side for a wide.
Big wicket here. Why do I say that? Because Irfan is someone who's got a wicket in his first over. That will really settle his nerves, and they needed that. In comes Asif Khan. A lot will depend on him as well. Such a key player. Straight away. It was a very good cut shot. Couldn't get past Lukman Faisal at backward point. Gets off the mark.
Now this is going to be interesting because Hamid Khan will of course continue with his merry way. Look for those big shots. Good news for Karwan that Hamid Khan, he's risen to the occasion. It makes such a huge difference because when Hamid Khan gets out early, you won't really see the score which you're seeing on the board right now, 53 for 1, and we are still in the power play.
Absolutely, because he is someone who's hard to bowl at, and he gets you off to those flyers. There you go. A slap, but straight to the man. It's Irfan with a double strike. And a bit of a send-off as well from Irfan. It's all happening.
This is a very big blow to Carvan CC. And now both the openers go back to the dugout. Excellent delivery. Once again, that back of the hand variation. Banging it short, holding into the surface. And it never arrived to Hamid. Found the fielder. And this is a sorry departure for Hamid Khan. 7 districts are right back in this game. It's 53 for 2. In comes the number 4 batter, going to be Rahul Chopra. Oh, beautifully bowled. That just swung in sharply towards Rahul, but equally well played. And that's the end of a very successful over for Seven Districts. They get 2. It's 53 for 2. Tremendous over by Mohammad Irfan, striking twice and picking up both the openers. Hamid, who was looking absolutely destructive in the middle, perishes. And then comes another talented spinner. We're going to see him for the first time in this tournament. It's hit hard. And Ibrahim has been welcomed in this tournament by a huge maximum by Asif Khan. Well, there will be some added bit of pressure on the youngster Ibrahim. So I would want Sahir or somebody senior to just be around him all the time and just give him some words of wisdom. Just back him up, because it's never a pleasant feeling when you come on to ball your first ball of the tournament and you are struck for a maximum. It just puts you down. The confidence gets a bit too low. Ibrahim needs to bowl with a brave heart. Lovely delivery. That's a good comeback. As we've worked away for a single. Seven Districts, I think they should believe that they can pick up one more wicket at this stage, because 2 new batters are in the middle, and the momentum suggests that I don't think that they will be trying to look for the singles and doubles. They'll try to score something big here tonight, because it's a very good batting wicket. Bare minimum 180, 190. It's a par score on this wicket. And Ibrahim Masood is going to be put under a bit of test here against Carvan CC, one of the top quality batting lineups. Tossed up, that's been hit hard once again, and poor bit of fielding. This is something which you really don't want when a new bowler joins your team and he comes on to ball, and this is what you do. That's poor effort in the deep. Should have been stopped. A bit of sloppy work coming in. One thing now, Ibrahim Masood, he needs to realize that he has to ensure he does not offer any width to these batters. Because all the 3 deliveries he's bowled, he's just allowing the batters to free their arms. That's much more like it. It's a better line. And good bit of running. That's excellent coordination between the two. Rahul Chopra and Asif Khan Lal, of course, 2 very experienced campaigners here in the UAE, have gone on to play at the highest levels, have represented the UAE national team as well. So they need to come out big here. Talking about big, it's a big over already. 13 runs have been picked up and still 1 legal delivery to go. Tossed up once again, but this time there will be only a single to close out an expensive over by Ibrahim. It's 7 gone, 67 for 2. What a brilliant start for Mohammad Irfan. Getting both the openers out. And I think now Rahul Chopra and Asif Khan Lala will be slightly careful and cautious against Irfan because he is bowling beautifully on this surface. And it is that kind of a surface where you really need to back your variations. We saw even in the first 6 overs when Farhan and Wes Khan, they were bowling with the new ball. Just the first over of theirs, there was a bit of swing in the air. And after that, it was just coming onto the bat so nicely. That's going to be a wide, surely. Or is it not? No, he's gotten away with it. Mohammad Irfan, you need such bowlers in your side. I've got those variations into play. Javi Botha, he's called that one for the over. Of course, a very, very experienced umpire. He's done a magnificent job in this tournament. Cut away, but straight to Lukman Faisal. Another dot. So it's not really getting easy to pick runs in the over of Mohammad Irfan, and that's all because he's not offering any pace to either of these two batters. And also it's good that he's really bowling according to his field. He's got a third man in place. He's got a deep point. Tucked away towards short mid. And only a single that they will get. Well, that was such an important wicket to get Hamid Khan early on because he was looking very, very dangerous in the center. And just when we thought that he's going to cut loose and go on to score something big, Irfan creating magic in the middle and picking up those 2 vital wickets, getting an important breakthrough for his team, and has brought his team back in the game. That's going towards the boundary. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. So it's not touched anything. It's gone for 5 wides. He was bowling so well until this last delivery. We just kept on going away from Rahul Chopra. Was trying to bowl that in-swinger, but the line wasn't right from where he started off. Started off from the middle and leg. And that's why he just missed everything. The batter, the keeper, and getting 5 important runs. So talking about the score, they will be quite pleased with what they've gotten at the moment, 74. We're still in the 8th over, so that's completely okay. But those 2 early wickets, lovely delivery, and Irfan, a cleaner pickup, things would have been interesting. This is such an interesting passage of play. Both these men in the middle, Rahul Chopra and Asif Khan, they'll need to stitch up a partnership and try to stay there at least till the 13-14 overs. They do bat deep, Carvan CC, but against the mighty 7 districts, they'll have to ensure they get somewhere around 190 or even 200. That is quite possible. I think they're just 1 bowler short. And also, talking about Ibrahim, he was gone for some runs in his first over he bowled. And that's very smart approach by Rahul Chopra and Asif Khan because they know that Ibrahim is playing his first game and straight away they were trying to put pressure on him. 76 for 2 after 8. Captain once again going with Ibrahim Masood, who was quite expensive in the first over he bowled. This is in the air, not timed. The bat twisting in the hands of Asif Khan. So one thing is pretty sure in the middle, that these two batters, they are targeting the youngster, because mind you, Ibrahim, he has not played a single game in this tournament. So he's come out in the semi-final, he's picked in the final 11, and he's being now asked to bowl to Asif Khan Lala and Rahul Chopra. And these two men, they are in ominous form. So this is going to be such a test for the youngster. Just needs to have faith in himself. Oh, that's a full toss, and it's been crashed towards the cover. And Rahul Chopra will feel he's missed out on that. Was there to be hit. And it's just a single in the end. So they're going along well at the moment, Rahul Chopra and Asif Khan. Now all they need to do is just keep on building this partnership. Hit hard once again. There's protection in the deep. Only a single. Singles is not really going to be a problem for Seven Districts. It just feels that these two batters, they have decided that one of the batters will stay in the middle, and that is Rahul Chopra. And Asif Khan, he looks like he's shifting gears and trying to play a few shots. Tries to sweep that, missed out. Dot delivery coming in. That's a good ball by Ibrahim. So there's no turn and any kind of assistance and purchase for the spinners whatsoever. It is coming onto the bat very nicely. So as a bowler, what role you have is you just need to pitch in the right areas. The length has to be so precise. Any margin of error is just not acceptable on these kind of surfaces. I think the keeper, he's done some damage to his ankle and he'll need medical attention. Ibrahim to continue. Once again, a lot of width offered, and it's going towards the boundary. It's not the best of deliveries yet again. Ibrahim needs to understand that the margin of error is so minimal on this surface that any width offered to these batters, and they're going to just pounce on you very quickly. And that was a brilliant stroke by Rahul Chopra, hitting it so hard, and it just bursted through the hands of the cover fielder. That's much better, but played with soft hands and a bit of a misfield. It's going towards the boundary. This is not good stuff by Seven Districts. After they picked up 2 wickets, that's where they should have really applied pressure and put the lid on the scoring. Another expensive over comes to the end. It's 9 gone, 87 for 2. Mohammad Irfan to continue. So far, he's done a decent job for his team. The only 2 wickets which have fallen has been picked up by Irfan. As a short delivery, he's been pulled away with control. And only a single. So runs aren't coming that all easy from one end, where from Irfan he's bowling. He's done a decent job. He's into his 3rd over and he hasn't given any runs whatsoever. And that's all because he's really mixing up his lengths, mixing his space beautifully. So he's making the batters guess in the middle. Beautifully bowled. Once again, lovely delivery. And that inside edge could have easily gone back onto the stumps. And Irfan, he knows he was marginally close to pick up another wicket. I'm pretty much optimistic the captain, Saghir Khan, will opt to bowl him out, Mohammad Irfan, because he's bowling in a very nice rhythm. You would want at least one end where you don't expect much runs to come, and the other end, I don't really think Ibrahim is going to get another go. We might just see Wahab Hassan being introduced in the next over. That's going to be wide. So this has been one concern for the bowlers of 7 districts. The fast bowlers especially, they bowl a lot of wides in this tournament. And Irfan drifting down the leg side, short, going down the leg side. And another wide has been conceded. Lovely ball. That's the perfect channel, and also good to see Irfan is getting that ball to tail in slightly late, and that's the reason Asif Khan, he could not time and middle that at all. He was looking to drive the ball and could not middle it because Irfan, he got that slight bit of movement at the last split of a second. So that's going to put a doubt in his mind now, Asif Khan. It's a good little contest we are witnessing between Irfan and Asif Khan. This is high in the air. It's going towards the boundary, but oh, has he fumbled? He has, but I think he's saved a boundary. It's Wahab Hassan, one of the best fielders by far for 7 districts. And Asif Khan, it's a beautiful stroke. Too much width offered. Good flow of the bat. And it's Wahab Hassan almost overrunning into it. Decent over so far by Irfan. He hasn't conceded a boundary. That's a short ball. It's been pulled away nicely. It's going to be just a single. So it's turning out to be quite a decent over yet again by Mohammad Irfan, where we are seeing all the other bowlers who are not up to the mark, not at their best. We saw Farhan, Awais struggled a little bit. Saghir, he bowled just 1 over, was quite expensive. And then the right arm wrist spinner, quite expensive in a couple of overs he's bowled. That's going to be another wide. Or is it? No, he's gotten away with it. It's a dot delivery. So another fantastic over by Irfan comes to the end. Halfway through in the first innings, it's 93 for 2. Carvan CC, they're going along very well. To halfway through, 93. That's a very good score. And in comes the left arm spinner. It's going to be Wahab for the first time in this match. Let's see what he's got in store. Lovely delivery, straight away, is on target. And this is what we've seen throughout this tournament. Wahab, he's had a great tournament. And of course, there you go. Amit Pasela on the right. Asghar Khan, my co-com, looking sharp as ever. Match officials, of course, they've done such a phenomenal job so far in this tournament. There's a lot of hard work being put behind, which is truly acknowledgeable. And of course, a huge thanks and a huge shout out to, of course, our production team. Mind you, they have done a phenomenal, fantastic job to bring these live pictures. It has been great work. I'm talking about great. That was a great delivery by Wahab Hassan. Slight bit of kick off the surface, and Asif Khan was trying to use the pace of Wahab. Just missed out onto it. So it's turning out to be quite a decent over. And a good start here by Wahab. I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to fire it onto the stumps when Asif Khan, he's on strike. Because the reason being is Asif Khan tends to at times just play across the line. And we have seen this wicket play a few tricks. Mind you, it's the same surface we are playing as we played our 4 quarterfinals last night. And this is where Wahab thinks that he's got an opportunity. If the ball does tend to keep slightly low, he might have a case of an LBW and bold to his favor. Cut away, too close to cut. But then another dot delivery. This is a good little over by 7 districts and a good change by Saghir, because the wrist spinner Ibrahim, youngster added in the all-important semi-finals, was struggling to land the ball in the right areas. So he had to go with his premier spinner. That's Wahab doing a decent job so far. Lovely, lovely deliveries, forcing Rahul Chopra to play the sweep shot, and he's beaten him all and ends up. It's 11 gone, 94 for 2. So Saghir, he's introduced himself back into the attack. Outside edge, and is going towards the boundary. Lucky escape for Asif Khan. Could have gone into the hands of the keeper. But fortunate is Asif. And it was a loose delivery, I would say. 7 districts bowlers, they've been bowling a little too short. It's quite surprising, Mohammad Irfan. Why isn't he bowling the last over? I think he was bowling in a good rhythm, and the captain should have bowled him out. Rather, he's opted to bring himself. And Saghir Khan, he hasn't had the best of tournaments with the ball. He's been struggling. He's been spraying the ball all over. And that's where the batters will take the advantage and try to cash on in this very over. Clipped away nicely. Asif Khan, he's playing such a sensible knock. So this partnership is looking quite threatening at the moment. The platform is set for the next batters to come, but Carvan CC, from their point of view, they would want these two to stay in the middle, because both of these batters are match winners and can score some big runs. Cut away, and brilliant bit of fielding is Luqman Faisal. He's an absolute live wire in the point region, and Rahul Chopra can't believe his luck, because he middled that to perfection. but hitting it straight into the hands, which should have gone towards the boundary. He's hit it straight into the hands of Lukman Faisal. So the partnership now is worth 46 runs. This is skied up in the air. It's not in control. And it is that man, Lukman Faisal, I was just praising that he is an absolute live wire in the field. Rahul Chopra cut that, the last delivery to him, and now it was a nothing shot. It's a poor shot selection. Rahul Chopra miscuing it, and a very good catch by Lukman Faisal. So that's the story. And Rahul Chopra, that just sums up the story of his tournament. He hasn't gotten many runs for his team, and yet again throwing away his wicket. It's 99 for 3. In comes the left-handed stylish batter. Zohaib Khan walks at number 5 position. And both the teams, they have making some experiments in this game. They've gotten Ibrahim in the squad, if you talk about 7 districts. And if you talk about Carvan CC, they've included Zohaib Khan in this all-important semi-final. And mind you, Zohaib Khan, he is a genuine opener. He comes out at number 1 position as a batter. And I'm not too sure at how capable he is in the middle order, but in the middle order lineup. Time will tell. That's an outside edge. And will be a single. So Zohaib, he gets off the mark with a streaky little shot. And also, it brings up the 100 for Carvan CC. It's 12 gone. 100 for 3.
Hundred for 3 after 12. Wahab Hassan continuing here. In comes to the middle. We got Zohaib Khan, the left hand, who normally bats at the top of the order. They've just brought him in for this game, and they got him in that middle order to play, perhaps tackle the left arm spin of Wahab. I would say it's evenly poised at the moment. Asif Khan zoning in on a big one here, 22 of 19. Lovely. Flick through the onside for a single. Important partnership for Karwan. This partnership needs to go for next 3 or 4 overs to have that foundation to really go big in the last 4 or 5 overs. Wahab Hassan. Once again, brilliant. Strong shot off the back foot. In the gap as well, 4 runs. He's a wonderful striker of the ball, Zohaib. Powerful. Waited for it and he's just created that length. He's gone back over the bowler's head for 4. This time he pulls, but he doesn't get past that fielder. It's Ibrahim who takes the catch. Wahab Hassan strikes. That was a short ball. That was bowled as a leg spinner. Change of action, change of plan from Wahab. Wasn't that orthodox off break? It was a wrist spinner and it just stuck in the surface a fraction. And he picks out the man. 4 down for 106, Karwan. This time he cuts hard off the back foot. And the man in the deep makes a fumble. It's Abdul Ghaffar being sent in as a left-hander to counter Wahab Hassan, and he started off with a brilliant punch off the back foot. Good shot. He's a dangerous player. Guts off the mark, but that fielding effort, I think he'll be disappointed with that one. It's Junaid Afridi, who's normally very good. Round the wicket. Last ball of the 13th. Big shout. And is given. Wahab Hassan strikes another crucial blow. This is outstanding bowling from the left arm spinner. He's got 2 in quick succession. That was nicely bowled. And good work there from Aftab behind the stumps. Crucial breakthrough. Wickets are falling here for Karwan. And 7 districts. They will believe now that they got some control back. 4 down for 110. $110 for 5. All of a sudden, 2 quick wickets there. In fact, 3 quick wickets in the last half an hour. Last over producing 2. But both left-handers out, Wahab Hassan. That really put 7 districts in front here at this stage of the game. But Asif Khan holds the key. He comes back for the second. Steered away towards third man from Asif. 25 of 21 he's played within himself. New batter is Husama bin Tanveer. Played a very good hand last time these two teams met in this tournament. With 7 districts. If they can remove Asif Khan at this stage, well, they can keep them below that 150 mark. Will be certainly below par on this surface. Nicely played. Osama bin Tanveer is more than handy with the bat. Useful player to be coming in at this stage. But Karwan just lost a few more wickets than they would have liked at this stage of the game. Straying onto the pads. Worked away straight to backward square leg. Ibrahim there. He's fielded really well. He's taken few catches. So he's got that wicket. Straight to extra cover. Few dots building here. That's good stuff here from Sahir. 4 of the over. He's bowled well today. Such an impactful cricketer, Sahir Khan. Asif really holds the key here for Karwan. Pitched up in the air, mid-on, takes it. It's Irfan who takes the catch. Huge breakthrough. It's Asif Khan. They're faltering under pressure here, Karwan. It was in the slot, perhaps a little bit of swing back, and he couldn't get enough on it. Awkwardly taken from Mohammad Irfan, but that really won't matter because he's hung on to a very, very important catch. That's the end of Asif. Karwan in trouble now. 114 for 6 after 14. Wahab Hassan, he's been a game changer for 7 districts. Yesterday he changed the game on its head. Today once again he's doing his magic. 2 wickets for him. So he's striking from the other end. All of a sudden they can keep Karwan below 150. That will be just about perfect. Zaid Ali comes in. Can bat. Excellent field placing from Sahir. I like this move. Having a short mid wicket in. 2 men behind square on the offside cover. So he's attacking worked away on the onside. Zaid Ali and Husama bin Tanveer. The last time that partnership of 60 odd against 7 districts really hurt them. They were about 140 odd for 5 at that stage, and these two got them over 200. Eventually, that was the difference between the two sides at the league stage of this tournament early on. What a strike here from Hosama bin Tanveer. That is an outstanding blow. That's a very, very good shot. Took a bit of risk there, Wahab. Just tossed the ball on middle leg stump, and look at the execution. He's a strong bloke and he hits it far. They need runs from these two now. Top 6 gone. They'll be hoping that these two can bat the remaining overs and get somewhere around 160. If they bat really well, 170. Who knows, but it's clearly 7 districts. They've done a terrific job containing them. Loose delivery there. Fine. Fast outfield. I don't think so. Irfan will catch that one. 4 runs again. Just the line was the problem for Wahab. Wide of the crease, angled in, and he's got enough bat on it. They got 12 of this over. $126 for 6. Short mid wicket goes into short fine. Cuts and cuts brilliantly. That might run away for another boundary. Desperate dive there from Ibrahim, but loose delivery from Wahab Hassan, and Hosama is stamping his authority in the middle once again. This time with the bat. 113 for 6 after 15. Saghir will continue here. Impressive figures. 2 for 25 of 3 overs. He's going to bowl his last over here. Straight away on the offside. Zaid is a busy batter in the middle. Likes to rotate strike. At the moment, I think he just needs to give the strike to Hosama, who's striking them beautifully in the last over. 2 4s and a 6. Of Wahab Hassan, just to change a little bit of momentum of the game. That'll be a wide offside off stump. Just kept on going with the angle. Started off wide and drifting further away from Hosama. There's still a hint of swing there on offer. Lovely seam presentation from Saghir. Yeah, right up in the block, all worked away on the onside. Karwan, they just need to drag this partnership for over 2. Then they can have that onslaught to go big in the last 3. Shot and pulled away hard. Straight to mid-on. The mid-on was up in the ring. Fun. Not clean enough, but did an okay job to stop that one. That was a really smashed hard from Zaid Ali. He'll be disappointed. Only he needed to beat that man. High on the bat once again. Good work there from Syed Haider at mid-off. Change of length there. That was the quicker delivery from Saghir. Worked away cleverly on the onside. Good fielding from Aftab Javed. Keeps it to a single. Good little partnership developing. That's where they've been so good. Working the ball into the gaps. Usama has played some big shots with great effect. Good counter punch here. Short ball and it's been smashed by Usama bin Tanveer. What a strike, what a blow here from Usama. 142 for 6 after 16. Crucial stage of the game, and it's up to Farhan Khan to make that breakthrough for 7 districts. Straying on to the pass. They were definitely look for the second. Send back wisely so. Great throw from the deep. What a good partnership between these two. 6 down for 114, and all of a sudden these two have put on 29 in quick time. Now that again this partnership allows them to eye a score of 180 with these two in the middle. 7 districts. They'll be looking to push for another wicket here. Good delivery. Nicely played as well. Usama has looked in great form. His batting has really come of age. The way he's playing those big shots. He's been neat and clean in his defense as well. The dugout is looking reasonably confident at this stage. It's a big game. There's a lot of cricket to be played. That's for sure. Hamid Khan chatting away, such a Vibrant character. Loves to have a chat. Played really well today. Alright, that should be a wide offside off stump. Farhan, I think he just needs to bowl at the stumps here. Touch wide, and it was going away from the right hander. First semi-final of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025, 7 districts versus Karwan. Karwan winning the toss and batting first. 145 for 6 at the moment. Quick delivery again. Extra bit of bounce there from Farhan. He's been wicketless so far. That's where Karwan have batters up front. They played him well. Didn't allow him any wickets today. Mid off up in the ring. Extra cover. Deep point. 3 fielders on the offside in the ring. There's sweeper cover and third man on the offside. Beats him again. That's good pace. Either you will feel that he need to just put some bat on to ball here. With Farhan pace, if he gets past that backward point, that's 4 for him. 4 for the taking. .145 for 6. It's been a good over. Just 3 runs so far. This time follows him, and the pace doing the trick here. He was late on the shot, Zaid Ali. Hits him high on the bat. Gets a single. Still one more delivery remaining. Farhan will be hoping that he doesn't offer anything loose. It's been a very good over up till this point. Will it be another short one? Oh, good stuff. Pace and bounce from Farhan. Top over. Just 4 of it. 17 gone. 146 for 6. After 17 overs, 146 for 6. Awais Khan comes in from the pavilion and starts off with that off cutter. That's his strength. Those change ups. Taking the pace right off. He's a one bowler who's hard to get away, especially when you're looking to play those big shots. So they got to be smart here and try to pick his variations. He's got short, fine leg and square leg in the ring. He's got a square third man, extra cover, long off on the offside. Another off cutter there into the surface. Just pulling things back here. 7 districts. Brilliant over from Farhan, the last one. Husama played brilliantly so far, 25 of 11. Goes for that Yorker and he hits it hard and flat for 6. What a strike from Husama bin Tanveer. 150 up for Karwan. Going for that Yorker, and look at the strike from Husama. He was in great position, got the full toss, and that one was hit like a rocket. He's strongly built young man, Husama bin Tanveer. He's showing his class here with the bat. Again, this time off the back foot. This is unbelievable. Batting here from Husama bin Tanveer. We have seen him with the ball doing the magic for Karwan. He's a magnificent young cricketer, Husama bin Tanveer. Now he's showing his class with the bat. This is extraordinary. Stroke of the back foot over long off to be able to create so much power off the back foot. That is one hell of a shot from Husama. 13 of the first 4. The pressure is right back on Uwais Khan and 7 Districts. That ball has disappeared a long way and someone need to rescue the ball. We'll take a short break till then. Back live. 2 sixes of 2 deliveries. Crashed away through the offside. Straight to the sweeper. They got 14 of the first 5. Husama is playing a gem here. Absolute gem of a knock. 38 of just 14. Just when Karwan, they found themselves in deep trouble. 114 for 6 when Asif Khan was dismissed. Boy, he's risen to the occasion here, Husama. He's that sort of character. Thrives in pressure situations. Zaid Ali in the air. Long off. A brilliant catch. I think he's hang on to it. Misjudged it for a fraction. But did really well to clung on to that one. It's Syed Haider there at long off. Initially he came in a few yards. Then he had to adjust and he takes a good catch. A timely breakthrough. 7 for 160. And he'll need some medical attention there. Maybe just done some damage. $160 for 7 after 18 overs. It's a fascinating contest. Seesaw battle between 2 quality teams. Farhan, just wonderful delivery there. Good nip backer of the seam. That brings Ibrahim to the middle also. Can hit a few. 160 for 7. They're eyeing a score of 180.
Yeah, absolutely. At one point, they were struggling. They were, I think, 114 for 6, and then this partnership being stitched between Husama bin Tanveer and Zahid Ali. And of course, it was Husama, the aggressor. 4 sixes already. And the good news, he's still there in the middle. So he's not done for the night. And still, they can achieve 190, even 200. Who knows if Husama stays in the middle. Oh, he's bowled him. That's a beautiful delivery. Once again, that similar kind of delivery which we saw he bowled Mohammad Wasim last night, and now he's gotten the big wicket. It's Khuzaima.
Massive, massive wicket here. You miss, I hit the ball of full length, swinging back into the stumps, but Hosam has done his job. Quick fire 38 for him. Lost 2 wickets. Quick succession here, Karwan, when they're just looking to launch 160 for 8. Nicely steered away. It's gone. Well, it's Sayed Haider who takes the catch. And Farhan is on a hat trick.
My word. That is brilliant comeback by Seven Districts. Look at that catch. Syed Haider Wasi Shah is taking an absolute screamer. And have a look at that celebration, the jubilation coming in. Oh my word. That is brilliant scenes there in the middle. So they're on the verge of getting bowled out now. Just one more wicket left. And it's going to be the captain who's going to making his way in the center. It's 160 for 9.
$160 for 9. Farhan Khan is on a hat trick. Boy, he's delivered at big stages throughout his career. He's such a phenomenal talent. In comes Babar Iqbal. He's got to keep out that hat trick delivery. Full and straight. He's in business here, Farhan. Full toss. That one just came out of his hand. Completely misdirected. Going for that Yorker.
And I'm pretty much sure this is unintentional. Yeah, that was a very dangerous ball, but I think it's just he was trying to bowl that Yorker, but missing his mark, and it turned out to be a full toss, which struck Babar Iqbal, and straight away an apology came from Farhan Khan. He straight away went and said, "I did not mean that to bowl. It just slipped out of my hand."
Oh, he's a wonderful kid, Farhan Khan. He quickly realized I was tempting that Yorker, and it can happen.
Yeah, the good news that Babar Iqbal, he's okay, because you need him in the second innings. You might see him come on to ball. And of course, you need him inside as a captain. So Farhan Khan not picking up a hat trick. And is he going to bowl spin here, Asghar? That's a very short run up, or is he going to go back to his run up? Well, he's just bowling with just a couple of steps. That's quite surprising.
I think he just needs to get through this over here. Maybe he's done something to himself. Doesn't want to risk an injury here at this stage, Farhan Khan. Because if they get through, they'll need him in that final. Top spell though. 4 overs, 2 for 20. 19 overs done, 160 for 9.
So we're into the last over of this innings, and I think it should be Ibrar Ahmed to really farm the strike and try to play the majority of the deliveries, because, mind you, he's no muck with the bat. He has the knack of clearing the boundaries. This is skied up in the air. This could be a chance. Oh, very, very lucky. And in the end, they have opted to take a single. So over to you, Babar Iqbal.
It was there in his slot because Ibrar has the ability to hit the long ball. I think he just couldn't wait it long enough. Predictable at times for Muhammad Irfan as far as those slow bouncers is concerned. Now Babar Iqbal has to get a boundary away. Crucial last 5 deliveries coming up. In the air, he clears mid-on, just enough. That was nicely struck. He was looking to come back for the second.
I think he should have gone for the second, because also Babar Iqbal, he's known for his big strikes. So maybe that could have been a good move for Babar Iqbal to get back on strike. Let's see how many more can they get in this over. They need to get 170, have that psychological factor. And so much is now dependent on Ibrar Ahmed. Watch out for that cutter. I don't really think Irfan is going to offer any pace. He will go for the variation. He does go for the variation. And Ibrar, he has absolutely clubbed this for a huge maximum.
He can strike them. There's no doubt about him. We have seen him in the past, that uncanny nag of producing a 6 here and there. And I think that's not good bowling from Mohammad Irfan. Getting predictable. He's bowled a previous slow bumper to him, which he got away with it. He bowls another one this time. It's been dispatched. Now he has to go for the Yorker because he's lining him up. This is flicked up in the air. That should be the end of the innings. It's Syed Haider who takes the catch. And that's the end of the innings for Karwan.
Oh, what a turnaround to this game. 7 districts. They started off poorly. It was Karwan. They were going along well. And then that partnership. And now this is a great little comeback by 7 districts, restricting them to 168. And they have been bowled out, not playing out their allotted 20 overs. And Syed Haider Wasisha once again getting into the act, taking a very good catch to dismiss Ibrar Ahmed, who scored 7. And that is the end of the first innings. Carvan CC, they have managed to score 168. Time will tell if that is going to be sufficient enough. That's the batting card for you. It was a good little start by Shahan Akram and Hamid Khan, really laying the platform. And then Asif Khan and Rahul Chopra, a good little partnership between these two. But just when the time came, they had to put the pedal on the accelerator, they lost their wicket at the wrong time. And then came Khuzaima bin Tanveer. That is what made a huge difference, that those 38 and 16 deliveries put them in a better state. And they have reached that 168 mark.
Lots of starts, but no one really going on. Farhan Khan once again outstanding. 4 overs, 2 for 21 wicket for West, 2 wickets for Saghir. Once again in that middle over part, Irfan doing the job here with 3 wickets. Wahab Hassan also chipped in with 2 very crucial wickets. 169 is the target on this track. I think it's a competitive one. We will have to wait and see, because Karwan also have tremendous bowling attack, and against a strong batting lineup, the game is in the balance. (169) at around 8.5 runs per over for 7 districts. We will dive into a short break and back with the run chase. Welcome back for the run chase of Karwan against, I beg your pardon, 7 districts chasing against Karwan in the all-important first semi-final, as the bowlers are just going through, marking their run-up. It's going to be very, very exciting. Half an hour to start off with the new ball. It's going to be very, very exciting. And joining me in the combox is ever present Vaisali. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Azhar Khan. First thing, I'm just having a look at what do they have in their hands. Is that a measuring tape? Because that's something which you don't see in a game of cricket. We saw this in a semi-final, and even Happy Botha, he sees the funny side of it, because Hardik Pandya of Team India, he just did that recently. I think it was the game against Australia. Got that measuring tape, and it was pretty a rare sight. And even Carvan CC, I think they've just done the same. There's no harm in that. Should know your run up, your stepping, your marking. This is going to be a fascinating run chase, though. Carvan CC, I think they'll believe they were 21 short. They could have easily reached and achieved that score of 180, 190, but hats off to some excellent bowling coming in the latter part. Mohammad Irfan, of course, was the pick of the bowlers. Wahab Hassan picked up 2 important wickets. And it was a collective performance. Apart from the new inclusion, Ibrahim, all the other bowlers picked up wickets.
It was Irfan who started off with providing double breakthrough, dismissing Shahan and Saghir. And then Saghir really coming into his own, picking up 3 wickets. Wahab Hassan also chipped in with 2. Now, this way the game is in the balance. Zaid Ali will be taking the new ball, and there's a change at the top of the order. It's Junaid Khan Afridi promoted up the order instead of Luqman Faisal. Straight away, a quick single, and he gets off the mark. He's technically more equipped. This could be the reason, and I like this move because he's compact and can play fast bowling well.
Yeah, vice versa on that. Because talking about Luqman Faisal, of course, he has been one of the most explosive batters in the power play when he comes on to open. But the problem has been in this tournament, he has not found his form. He's been struggling. I don't really remember him getting off to good starts. Just getting maybe 1 boundary and then losing focus, losing patience, and getting out early. So yeah, rightfully said, Asghar Khan, this is a very good move because Junaid, he is much more compact batter and is very busy at the crease. Comes down the track. This is high. It's a very high ball. And the ball plugging into the surface was there forever. But luckily for Irfan, it was far away from the fielders.
Yeah, straight away wants to make a statement here. Not out of the middle of the bat. Perhaps few nerves. He wants to get on with it. That was in the air for a long time. Could have gone straight up in the air as well. Taking a bit of risk up front, but that's the way he plays.
Yeah, and talking about these two in the middle, we talk about Irfan and Luqman. They've been batting a lot together. And today, maybe Mohammad Irfan would have been sent out and asked to play a bit more aggressive. And Junaid can be the one who can hold one end. So this might just work in their favor. Time will tell. Steps down the ground. So there you go. The intentions are pretty clear. It's the second time Irfan he's used his feet and trying to advance down the ground, trying to target Zahid Ali and trying to put extra pressure on him.
Yeah, good use of the feet. Zahid Ali is not the quickest. And his strength is movement and pitching the ball up. So Irfan wants to counter him by coming down the wicket. And they also know Uzaima Tanveer will be bowling from the other end, bowling those thunderbolts. So they will definitely look to attack Zahid Ali. It can pay into his favor. I mean, you know, sometimes what happens is just the pressure Uzaima creates from the other end. It forces you to play far too many shots on Zahid Ali, and that could be your downfall as well.
Oh, absolutely, Asghar Khan. That is a very valid point you've made there. Lovely delivery. hint of movement inward towards Irfan. And this time he's a bit more watchful. And that's much more like it. If you can get 8, 9 runs in every over in the power play, I think that's job well done, because you're not really chasing a very big target. So you don't have to go all out and completely go berserk.
Oh, absolutely. They can afford to take a little bit of time. I think somewhere around 40 to 45 at max. You can't afford to lose more than 1 wicket and have that foundation laid. New ball, this is a new ball surface. We have often talked about a lot. It's a new ball surface, and the new ball really does just enough. Look at that delivery, just squared up Junaid Afridi.
Yeah, that is his stock delivery, where he's been causing a lot of troubles to the opening batters. But then again, I think it's watchfully and well played by Junaid. Just trying to negate the swing which is getting on offer. Try to play it a little late. Didn't really middle that, but the approach was right from Junaid. So this is a good start, I would say, from both the teams. Are we expecting to have an absolute crackerjack of a contest? I just have a feeling this will go down to the last over of this match. Beautifully bowled and equally well played by Junaid. A decent start by Karwan. It's one gone. 6 for no loss. Well, here he comes. A real threat to 7 districts. He was absolutely fabulous in the first innings with the bat. Got those quick 30 odd runs and put his team into a better position as to what they were early on. And now he's got a job to do with the ball. No slips in place. And mind you, Khuzaima bin Tanveer will be bowling with a lot of pace and heat. Here he comes for the first time. And straight away onto the body line. And Irfan, I believe he'll think that he's missed out on that.
Yeah, he's just trying to hit the ball too hard at the moment. When you're facing that sort of pace, all you need to just place the ball, just time the ball. So you will be batting, I guess, at number 3. Where do they bat Lukman now that they made that change of Asali?
I think you should hold him back. Maybe number 5, number 6. Let your proper batters go up the order, and you can send him in the middle order if needed. But otherwise, you know how dangerous Lukman Faisal can be. Yeah, that's going to be a wide. Lukman Faisal, talking about him, we know how handy and a destructive batter he's been in the last couple of seasons. And looking at this wicket, we see that the ball will jag around and move. The fast bowlers will get some movement in the first 3-4 overs. But after that, once the ball will come onto the bat nicely, Lukman Faisal will be very, very dangerous. If there's a flat track, there's not movement, we know Lukman Faisal, what destruction he can cause.
We'll definitely talk a bit more in detail about that. Obviously, the idea behind that is to just get him into that middle order, get him away from that brand new ball. His confidence is a little down. And once the ball gets a little older after 6 overs, I think he could come in at any situation in that middle overs and start going with the older ball. He's got tremendous power. And in the middle, our Handsome Mr. Akbar Ali watching the proceedings. Round the wicket. Inside edge. Oh, that was a close thing. Irfan so far is looking unsettled.
Yeah, I mean, you have someone like Mohammad Irfan who will express himself, will look to play those big shots. And when you're chasing somewhere around 160, 170, you don't really need both the batters to go berserk in the first 6 overs. So that is a great decision. Junaid can just stay in the middle, hold one end. Irfan can be the one who can be looking to be a little aggressive in the middle. That's going to be another wide, or is it? Yes. So struggling here at the moment. Khuzaima is just turning out to be quite a lengthy over already.
Yeah, trying to angle the ball back into the pads and just going on with that angle. He will be hoping that he gets one to straighten down the line. That's where he can bring that outside edge, get Irfan squared up. Such a phenomenal talent, Khuzaima.
Yeah, he needs to pick up wickets as quickly as he can. Just after 3-4 overs, it's going to be so easy for the batters, and this is where you need to just take all the opportunity and pick up early wickets. Oh, very, very close. It's an inside edge, and unfortunately for Khuzaima bin Tanveer, it's gone towards the boundary.
You can't do much about those as a bowler. Just a little bit of luck there. That man, Aftab Alam, padded up as well, the wicket-keeper batter of 7 districts. He'll have a role to play. They all are padded up. At least 3 of them. That's the way modern-day game is. Horses for courses.
Yeah, it's quite understandable why these men are all padded up, because they bat at least till number 9 position. So they've been asked to be ready. And you could be sent in at any point of the game, because oh, that's going to be another wide. And the keeper, has he done some damage whilst he was trying to stop that? Yeah, he seems to be in a bit of a discomfort.
Rahul Chopra diving away towards his right at full stretch. May have just landed a little awkwardly. Looks in a little bit of pain, but he's such a tough character. He gets up. They're watching it from the outside. It's quite unfortunate for Wes Ali Shah to miss out in this game. Part of tactics, but I thought he should have been included in this match.
Well, if you ask me this question, that was a very, very surprising move. I couldn't believe the moment I saw Wes Ali Shah. He's been removed and he's been replaced. Zohaib, he's been short of confidence, and Zohaib, I have never seen him to come out to bat in a middle order position. And all of a sudden you ask him to come and bat in a semi-final against 7 districts, and that too in a pressure cooker situation. It's just a bit too much to ask for.
That was a bit of a gamble. Pushed off the back foot. I think that all goes with the balance of the side. Sometimes when you have 2 or 3 openers, it is difficult to adjust them. 17 for none after 2. Zaid Ali will continue. Junaid Afridi on strike. So far he's been kept quiet. He's a busy player. He likes to hit boundaries. Today he's been promoted up the order. I like this move, but does it affect your psyche as well when you throw it in at the top and been asked to do a job? What you reckon? What would be going through the mind of Junaid at this stage?
Well, I think you have to be ready for any kind of challenges to be thrown at you. Talking about Junaid, beautifully punched away nicely, but straight into the hands of the fielder. So he's a very strong bloke. He's got a very strong mentality. Talking about Junaid Khan, I have seen him come out in difficult situations and really taking his team out of tough phases. So I think Junaid Khan will take that as a challenge because he is a fighter.
And it's a great opportunity for him to stand up. And believe me, if he gets runs here, he will put a pressure on the team management to cement that spot for a long time. Oh, so far, he's middled everything. And they sneak through for a quick single. There's going to be overthrows.
Yeah, that's something which you can't really afford to do. Leak these extra runs because you are not really defending a very big target. And so far, 7 districts, they are on the course. It's turning out to be quite a decent start. Has been watchful. Irfan, of course, has been the one looked to be aggressive. On the other end, Junaid hasn't found boundaries. But the good news is that he's really middling the ball since the time he's walked in. And as a batter, it just gives you that extra bit of confidence and boost, especially in these crunch games and also when you're being asked for a new role, a new task, which is to come out and open for your side.
He's really hit that hard, but so far the problem for Junaid, he hasn't been able to find that placement because he's striking the ball beautifully. 4 of 10. He's not struggling in terms of timing, it's just the placement. Good stuff here from Zaid Ali.
Yeah, all he needs to do is just stay in the middle because if they don't lose wickets early on, we will see some pressure being mounted on Carvan CC and they will be getting a little fidgety, a little agitated, and that's where we will see them trying to do something different. Punched away nicely once again. And it's Hamid Khan down there in the deep. Will be only a single. So it's turning out to be quite a good over in terms of Carvan CC. Zahid Ali is bowling well.
He's bowling a wonderful length as well. No half volleys. He's not straying onto the pads. He's been relentless with that length. And he wants the batters to take risk. You don't mind to be hit around the park, but the batters, you got to force them to play those big shots and take that risk. That's where the wickets come.
And that's what they would want Irfan to just keep on what he's doing, because they will believe opportunity will come at some point of the game. They've got a deep mid wicket alongside a deep square leg. So packed leg side field, because they know Irfan really fancies to play towards the leg side. Shy at the stumps, but I think Irfan, he made his ground comfortably in the end. Good over by Zahid. He's given just the 4. It's 3 gone, 21 for no loss.
Twen- 21 for none after 3 overs. Osama wasn't quite at his absolute best in the first over. Can he get it right here? He's got a wide-ish third man and a square leg back on the ropes. Will he test him with a short one? Oh, how do you play that? What a ball.
Well, this is where he becomes so deceptive, Khuzaima bin Tanveer. This is what he's known for. It's a quick delivery, pace, control, swing. Oh my God, look at that, how it's kicked off the surface. Irfan, the expressions on his face just completely tells us the story.
And puff of dust coming off the surface as well. You told us that it's a sun beating down hard on this surface. And is this sign of things to come. Picked up on the onside. Brilliantly done, that bottom man coming into play.
Well, the idea was right here by Khuzaima Tanveer, but the problem was he just pitched it a little too fuller. And it was in the slot, and Irfan just using his long levers, good finish, good flow of the bat, and getting 4 important runs. So 7 districts, they are on the move. And both the teams, mind you, it was Carvan CC, they were off to a great start. 7 districts also ensuring they did not lose any wicket. And also the score which they've gotten at the moment, they will be pretty much pleased.
Oh, absolutely. 25. And the next column for no wickets. Advancing down the pitch. That's too quick. Fast bowlers, they don't like that sort of approach when the batter is looking to advance.
Yeah, especially when someone can bowl more than 140 kilometers per hour. Zema won't like that at all. And good to see that Junaid Khan is gone down to his partner, just having a quiet word with him and asked him to just be a little more cautious. Don't try to be over ambitious. Don't be reckless. Just wait for the loose deliveries, because you can see a bit of frustration now is mounting on the bowlers of Karwan.
I think Irfan is in the mindset of throwing caution to the wind. Dancing down the pitch every now and then again. False start for Tanveer. I think Irfan is that sort of player who has certain gears. Sometimes he's ultra aggressive, sometimes he just tries to take time. At the moment, he's looking to take him on. That's a quick single. And what a rip squatter of a delivery.
Yeah, it was a quick single and a very quick delivery as well. Jose Ahmed Tanveer hurrying on to Irfan, and I think he was just ducking for cover. And I'm not too sure with that approach, the way he played that shot could have really been a nasty injury, because it was firing onto his body line.
Into that rib cage. Terrific delivery. Wes, what you reckon? How much of a role Haider Ali has to play now that Awais Ali Shah not been picked? He is their main spinner.
I'm going to come back to that after this delivery. Nicely worked away. Only a single, so it's turning out to be a decent over so far. Well, I think we saw what just happened in the first innings. Wahab Hassan, the left arm spinner, he bowled beautifully on this wicket. Wasn't much of turn, but then the expectancy was so much from him. Why? Because the fast bowlers, they were struggling. So automatically the responsibility went onto the shoulders of Wahab Hassan, because the fast bowlers, they were struggling. They weren't getting any kind of movement. We saw Awais and Farhan with the new ball. It was quite a tough little task for them early on. That's been cut away fiercely. It's gone towards the boundary, and what a way to end this over.
Very good shot. An excellent result here at the back end. That boundary, 31 for none, 7 districts after 4.
This is a good little start here for 7 districts. They haven't lost a wicket, and they've also gotten the runs on the board. Zahid has been given one more go, and what's going to be interesting to see if Khuzaima bin Tanveer, is he going to get another over? Because it's not that he hasn't bowled all that badly. There were some magnificent strokes coming in from the blade of Irfan, and it turned out to be quite a handy over for the men in orange. 7 districts, they're up and running, and this is what was required. A good start, not lose an early wicket, and that move to demote Lukman Faisal has worked in their favour. This is Upesh. It's clear the inner fielders. Babar Iqbal giving a long chase. And he's done extremely well. It's Khuzaima bin Tanveer. Had to cover a lot of distance. He's definitely saved a few runs for his team.
He's a great athlete, really going after that, sprinting hard. Babar Iqbal also putting in a lot of effort. It's hard to beat that man, Khuzaima bin Tanveer, when you're sprinting with him, even the best in the business. That's wonderful fielding. Yeah, coming back to Junaid Khan Afridi, he's been promoted up the order. He's done really well so far. He's occupied the crease. He's looking solid, but he must not get carried away and thinking that I need to really provide those fireworks, and in that process lose his wicket.
I'm pretty much optimistic. His role is defined. The management, the coach, the team would have asked him to just stay there in the middle. Don't try to be aggressive. There's no need, because you have Mohammad Irfan on the other end. You've got so much batting power. Of course, you've got the likes of Saghir, who's going to come soon. Lukman Faisal, Syed Haider Wasi Shah, Aftab. My, they'll just keep on coming at you. So all they have to do is ensure they don't lose wickets. Runs will come by, because there's no demons as of such in this wicket. It's a true surface. It's a true tack. No green on the wicket. And plenty of runs were expected to be scored in the first innings. Also, we saw Hamid Khan, the way he was batting, we assumed that they will be getting more than 200. Hits it hard, but straight to the fielder. They will somehow get a single.
A little bit of frustration there. And Zaid Ali clearly getting a little frustrated here because he's bowled a good delivery. He's just want that fielders to be on their toes to stop that single. Even Stevens, Karwan, they'll be thinking they just need one wicket here to put them on the back foot.
Yeah, one will bring two will bring three. Wickets is the way to go about. I don't really think if they have that mindset to contain, that's not going to happen against some districts. You need to keep on looking for those wickets. That is brilliant. This is so smart by Zahid Ali. And Mohammad Irfan just showing his cards a little too early, trying to create room, moving away from the stumps. And that's where Zahid, opting to bowl a lovely slower bumper, never really arrived at Irfan.
That's his strength, that change of pace. He's been given that extended run here into his third over. Look at those figures. None for 15. It will be icing on the cake if he can just pick up a wicket here. He's got protection on the leg side, mid-wicket and square leg. Will Irfan look to dance down the pitch and play a big shot? No. Superb Yorker. Quick single on the offside. No backing up on that leg side. And Asif doesn't go for that throw. 5 overs done, 37 for none.
Well, so far, the power play has gone into the favor of 7 districts, not losing any wicket at the moment. And we're going to see Ibrar Ahmed, the speedster, for the first time coming around the wicket This is skied up in the air. It's a loose stroke. Oh, this could have been a collision, but Khuzaima bin Tanveer, he's called early. And Ibrar Ahmed, he struck gold here. It's Irfan going early.
He was getting frustrated, wanted to play the big shot. The pace was the difference. There was a bit of confusion. Oh, that would have been a nasty one. And Khuzaima was not impressed. 37 for 1. That's the end of Irfan for 21.
Number 3 batter walks in. It's going to be Syed Haidarwasi Shah. He's walked in at a very important position. And of course, not to forget, he was the one who was the highest scorer against Carvan CC in the group stage game. So we'll come up with a lot of confidence. And it's Ibra steaming in once again. Oh, beautifully bowled. That's just cut Syed Haidarwasi Shah in half. And glad he didn't get any part of the bat.
Oh, what a great ball first up. He's got that X factor. He's got that slingy action. And he's making an impact here straight away. Dismissing Irfan, and now straight away on the money. Have a look at that delivery. That one jagged back of the seam. I think the bounce saved him. Had no clue about that one, Syed Haider. Was beaten for pace, was beaten for movement.
Could have been 2 in 2 for Ibrar Ahmed. He is bowling with a lot of pace at the moment. Short delivery and just backing away Syed Haidarwasi Shah. And Ibrar Ahmed, he's all charged up, he's all pumped up. And this is one thing you don't want, Ibrar Ahmed getting in a rhythm. Because he will really bowl with some express pace.
Well, he's looking in great rhythm at the moment. A lot of batting to come. Lukman Faisal could be in next. Aftab Alam. They need someone to stand tall in the top 4. Punched off the back foot, straight to backward point. This is high class bowling. You can feel Vasily is hitting the bat so hard.
Yeah, that just is a testament to the fact that Ibrar Ahmed is bowling in those early 140s. That is how quick he is. And now one more thing, that some districts, they need to ensure they don't play out too many dot deliveries. What's that's going to happen is going to put and add that extra bit of pressure, and that required run rate is now crept on to more than 9 runs per over. Swing and a miss. It was short, but not getting that bounce. And lucky for Syed Haidarwasi Shah once again.
Early on, we saw one delivery with a little bit of puff of dust, and that one just didn't bounce at all. So maybe it's a dry surface, like you said early on. He's playing few tricks.
I think they just need to take a leaf out of the notebook, the 76 batters, of what we saw in the first innings. The Carvan CC batters, they also were trying to play those pull shots where the ball was pitched in those good length areas and the ball was keeping low. Beautifully bowled and nicely played. And all of a sudden, Carvan CC are back in the game. It's a wicket maiden. Terrific comeback. 37 for 1 after 6. So straight away after the power play, they've opted to make a bowling change. It's going to be Abdul Ghaffar, the left arm, tall fast bowler. He's not had the best of tournaments so far, but this is a great opportunity to really showcase his skill. He is, of course, a very skillful bowler. Does have the knack of getting those important breakthroughs for his team. And this is where now I think Carvan CC can really get a grip onto this game. We saw the last over, Ibrahim Ahmed was bowling with a lot of heat. And you can see that the last over, Saeed Haider Wasisha was slightly backing away. It just shows that Ibrahim Ahmed was definitely bowling with some pace out there in the center. And all of a sudden now the runs are difficult to come by and they need to stitch up a partnership from the scratch. Beautifully bowled once again, hint of deviation and beating the bat yet again. That's not the first time we're seeing Syed Haider Wasisha being beaten. He's yet to get off the mark. He's already played 6 deliveries. Just shows that he's in a bit of a struggle at the moment. Nicely worked away towards the deep mid wicket. They're thinking to come back for the second, and rightfully so. Denied by Syed Haider Wasisha. So it's a good little passage we are witnessing. It's pretty even Steven, I would say, at the moment. Because Carvan CC, they haven't really leaked a lot of runs. 39, we're still in the 7th over. That's completely okay. And they also have picked up one very important wicket of Mohammad Irfan. And the other end, 7 districts, they'll believe that they are doing fine because they have 9 wickets in their hands. That is going to play a crucial role. That ball just took off, using his height, using his back and really bending his back rather, and another dot delivery. So just 2 runs coming in. We saw a maiden coming in. So in a span of 8 deliveries, just the 2 runs have come in. Shows that runs are not all that easy to come by. And that's all because of some good bowling at the moment. Oh, there you go. The commentator's curse has gotten on to Abdul Ghaffar. I was just praising the bowling as to how well the fast bowlers have done. And Abdul Ghaffar strays one onto the leg side and no chance behind the stumps for the keeper. It just kept on going away from him. Yeah, after even it passed Junaid Khan, there was that exaggerated bit of movement. Well, so much at stake, mind you, viewers. This is the all-important semi-final. 2 top sides are colliding against each other, battling it out once again. They have met once in this tournament in the group stage, and it was Carvan CC winning that game. This is up in the air. This could be another one. Oh, he did all the hard work by covering a lot of distance, and just at the right split of a second could not hold on to it. Lucky escape for Junaid Khan, and Abdul Ghaffar will feel unfortunate. banged in shot, never in control. It was a top edge and it was there for the taking. It's going to go down as a drop chance. No excuses whatsoever. You've got gloves in your hands as a keeper. Don't expect you to drop such catches. And also, of course, when you play at the highest levels, that's something which you don't expect as a keeper to drop such sitters. Pulled away handsomely by Junaid Khan. Such is the norm of this game. Every time we see a catch being put down, the next one has been bumped away for a maximum. And Junaid Khan is now on the move. It's turned out to be quite a handy over. 50 comes up for 7 districts. 7 gone. 7 districts are 50 for 1. So good little productive over coming in for 7 districts. 13 runs been picked up. And Abdul Ghaffar over. In comes Ibrar Ahmed once again. Short, wide. And he's missed out on that. Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Before Ibrar Ahmed is bowling, he's just trying to move away from the stumps. And that's the reason he couldn't reach onto that delivery. If he could have been just stationary as to where he was, he could have easily just shuffled and guided it towards the third man. Rather, the problem now is being that before Ibrar is bowling, Syed, just fraction of a second before Ibrar releases, he's creating him room and moving away from the stumps. And this time he's cleared his front leg. This is more like a wild hoik coming in from Syed. Junaid Khan, I think, just needs to go down to Syed and have a word with him and tell him that how important your role is when we are chasing this 110 more runs, or beg your pardon, 118 runs in 12.4. All he needs to do is just first get his eye in the middle. We're just into the 8th over, and it's not something that they're chasing more than 200. Just 118 more runs required. So you do have that privilege to just get a good feel of the bat, try to middle a few deliveries, and that's going to give him some confidence. But it has been the other way around. He's been trying to hit a little too hard, and straight away he's making his intentions clear that yes, I am going to go after you, but you need to really have some method when you're trying to play those aggressive strokes. Can't just clear your front leg, move away from the stumps and just swing your bat hard. Or what's going to happen? You might just get an edge anytime soon or later and throw away your wicket. So Syed Haider Wasi Shah needs to be a little more calm, show a bit more patience in the middle, and really value his wicket. He's the one who made a huge difference against Karwan in the group stage game. Once again, missed out. Look at that. You can tell he's getting quite fidgety. It's getting very agitated now because he is clearly uncomfortable against the fast bowler Ibrar Ahmed. This is very good bowling by Ibrar. Excellent stuff. And now we can see a few worried faces in the dugout. They're watching closely. It's such an intense game. It's a high pressure game. It's a high octane game. So much is at line. They're playing for the spot in the semi-final. Ibrar Ahmed, such a smart bowler. This is where now I think he's such a mature bowler that we see bowlers that bowl short deliveries and they more often than not beat the bat of the batter and they keep on persisting with those deliveries. But Ibrar, he's not getting predictable at all. Syed, he was waiting once again for the short delivery to slash it towards the point third man, but Ibrar firing it onto his pads. Brilliant stuff in the middle. And this is high quality bowling, high quality fast bowling. We're witnessing by the speedster Ibrahim Ahmed, asking a lot of questions to these batters. That's much more like it. And Saeed Hyderabadi Shah can take a leaf out of the notebook of Junaid Khan. That's how you play fast bowlers. Just need to open your bat, guide it towards third man. 8 gone, 54 for 1. Abdul Ghaffar was slightly expensive in the first over he bowled, but the captain is persistent to give him another go, very close to the off stick. And Junaid Khan, it just seems like now he's decided to play some shots. How close was that to the off stump? Very, very lucky for Junaid Khan. He survives in the middle. So he's been there for a very long time now, Junaid Khan. His job was to just stay there in the middle and to hold one end. But now, I think it's the right time to shift gears. There is plenty of batting to come. So you don't want to be going in that shell and put pressure on your team. Need to play a few more strokes in the middle. Because that run rate is now hovering up to almost 10 runs per over. And it's getting slightly tougher, even though you've got 9 wickets in your hands. But what happens is, when you're chasing, when you know that you need more than 10, 11 runs per over, and a new batter comes in at the middle, it just becomes so tough for him to really adapt to the situation, to the pressure. It's just not easy to straight away come in and get 10, 11 runs per over. So these two men, especially Junaid Khan, who's now gotten his eye in the middle, he's well settled. He should be the one taking the charge and try to get one big over at least, to get that run rate down at least somewhere below 9. That's a short delivery, but it's been muscled away towards long on. Only a single. This is where, if we talk about the perspective of, from the perspective of Carvan CC, they will have that belief that they can really pick up either of these two batters. Because Syed Hyderabadi Shah is not looking at his 100%. It has been a struggle since the time he's walked in. Yeah, look at that. He's still shaking his head. It's just a testament to the fact that he's not looking at his 100%. And the other end, the message from the camp is surely coming in now that you need to play a few shots. It's been cut away nicely, but into the hands. Bit of a fumble. Ibrahim Ahmed down there. And they will get couple of more runs, which I believe is not going to be a huge concern for the men in blue. The boundaries have really dried up since the time Ibrahim Ahmed has been handed over the ball. And what a fiery over he bowled, straight away picking up a wicket of Mohammad Irfan. And also, mind you, it was a maiden. From that over, the momentum has really shifted and the pendulum has shifted into the favor of Carvan CC. Something's got to give. Short delivery. This has been hammered. And a much needed maximum coming in from the blade of Junaid Khan. This is much more like it. And Abdul Ghaffar marginally missing his length. Short and bang. Just a short arm jab. And look at how far this has traveled. And this one has been absolutely timed to perfection to get 6 important runs at this juncture of the game. Yeah, that was a humongous hit. It was a biggie. And this shot will definitely give some confidence to Junaid Khan, because he's well settled now. He's raced on to 30. He's played 25 deliveries. So that decision to promote Junaid Khan up the order and to demote Lukman has really paid dividends in the favor of Seven Districts. Last delivery coming up. Beautifully bowled and nicely well played by Junaid, showing the full face of the bat, coming behind the line. And that's the end of the 9th over. It's 64 for 1. Right then, we're going to see spin for the first time. Haider Ali has been introduced, and this man is going to play such a vital role. Good little over coming in for Seven Districts. It was Junaid Khan striking big and getting 6 vital runs. So now over to Haider Ali. He's not a real big turner of the ball, but what makes him very special, Haider Ali, that he's very persistent and disciplined with his lines and also the trajectories he bowls. So this is going to be an interesting passage of play. Haider to Syed Wasi Shah. Beautifully bowled. That's a good length by Haider Ali, beg your pardon. And this is going to be a good little contest, I believe, between Haider Ali and Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Of course, Syed Haider, he really fancies to play against left-arm spinners. He's very strong towards the offside region. He's got that lovely inside-out shot. But this has been one of area of concern for Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Even against Ibrar, he was really backing away and trying to create room. And now, even when Haider has been brought into the attack, he's just trying to do something similar. Make room and play towards the offside, just like that. Not too sure with that approach. I think he just needs to play the ball onto the merit, wait for the loose deliveries. And if you aren't really getting the boundaries in your favor, all you have to do is just try to take a single rotate strike and bring Junaid Khan back on strike, because he's the man who's been really middling the ball and timing it well. Good delivery and equally well played by Junaid. Just a simple push. So this is going to be a very interesting passage of play. We saw Wahab Hassan in the first innings, came in at a very crucial juncture of the game, picked up 2 important crucial wickets and really turned the game to his head. And also talking about Haider Ali, well, this man has played a lot of franchise cricket as well. So carries a lot of experience and knows how to be bowling in these kind of difficult, tough situations. Lot is going to be expected and dependent on the left-arm spinner. He's done well. He's given away just the 5 runs. It's halfway through in the first innings, 69 for 1. Well, this is quite a surprising move to say the least. Abdul Ghaffar, he's been expensive. Ibrar, he was the one who was really asking a few questions, making life tough for the batters in the middle. And he's bowled a couple of overs and he's been held back. And Abdul Ghaffar gets another go. Let's see if this decision pays dividends in their favour. Very close to the off stick, agonizingly close. And Syed Haider Wasi Shah clearly is struggling in the middle. I was pitched outside the leg stump and wanted to just hoik it towards the deep mid wicket, and missing a delivery which should have been pumped out of the ground because it was there to be hit. It was fuller in the zone of Syed Haider Wasi Shah. He will be absolutely dejected with himself. So the required run rate has now gone more than 10 runs per over. It's getting slightly tougher for Seven Districts. Swing and a miss. Just waiting for the umpire signal. Syed Haider Wasi Shah is just having a polite inquiry, but the umpire thought otherwise. Of course, Javi Botha, one of the most experienced umpires here in the UAE domestic circuit, has gotten it right. Yeah, excellent delivery, just within that wide tram line. And well, this is something which has been so impressive. The umpiring standards. Hardly have we seen any decision going against them. They've been spot on. And that has been one of the highlights in this tournament. Swing and a miss once again. This could be a run out. Oh my word. What just happened there? Junaid Khan on the other end, he's absolutely devastated. And let's have a quick look at this. Once again, a wild hoik. It was an ugly little shot. Junaid Khan just went for it. Syed Haider Wasi Shah, he had absolutely no clue what's happening in the middle, ran and then just stood his ground. This is disaster to say the least. And all of a sudden now Carvan CC, they're having an upper hand to this game. And another one bites the dust. And this time, it's Syed Haider Wasi Shah. It's a big blow. Seven Districts are 69 for 2. Right then, so this is what we all were waiting for as to which position is Luqman Faisal going to be sent. And he's come out at number 4. Oh, beautifully bowled. Lovely delivery and straight away. Acknowledgement coming in from Luqman Faisal as well, because that was an absolute peach. The ball just pitching at a perfect length. And hint of movement, just slightly, that was enough to beat the bat of Luqman. Well, as a fast bowler, I believe all you need is just those little bit of hint of movements to deceive the batter. You don't really need that exaggerated swing in the air. It just becomes easy as a batter to read quite early. That was one delivery. It becomes so deceptive and difficult to play. Squared him up once again, and Luqman Faisal will get off the mark with a streaky fashion. So much is now going to be relied on the shoulders of Luqman Faisal, of course. He's been demoted down the order. Usually he's a genuine opener. This is what we've seen in the last couple of seasons. He's been the top run scorer, mind you, for Seven Districts more often than not. Ensuring gets you those good little starts in the first 6 overs. But this tournament, the story has been a little different for him. He's had not such a good tournament. And Luqman Faisal has been sent down the order. He's got a job in his hands. Cut away beautifully, but this protection will only be a single to close out An excellent over for Carvan CC, picking up the all-important wicket of Syed Hyderabadi Shah. It's 11 gone, 71 for 2. So these left-arm bowlers, they're making life slightly tough for 76 batters in the middle. This has been hit hard towards long on. And they're coming back for the second. Good running in the end. It was Lukman Faisal who persisted to come back for the second, and it was well responded by his partner Junaid Khan, getting 2 important runs. This match is nicely hanging in the balance. So much is at stake, and this is what was expected when two giants collide against each other. Oh, he's missed out. He has missed out on this. You can just tell by looking at the expressions of Junaid Khan, because he was drifting down the leg side, and all he had to do is get some part of the bat, and this sort of trickled down towards the boundary, considering the fine leg was in the circle. This is in the air. It's a miss hit. Babar Iqbal, the captain, makes no mistake. He hangs on to it. It was there forever. He thanks the heavens, and he knows he's picked up an absolute blinder of a take. Junaid Khan, he had done all the hard part, and just when he had to put the pedal on the accelerator, he's just lost his wicket at the wrong time. Which will mean now you'll have 2 new batters in the middle. Lovely delivery. Perfect length. Perfect trajectory. And look at this for a catch. Lovely. That is brilliant stuff. 100% commitment coming in from the captain. And he's taken an excellent catch to dismiss Junaid Khan. It's not looking good for 76. They're struggling. 73 for 3. Zahir Khan, the captain, makes his way in the center. So much is now dependent on this man. Mind you, Zahir Khan has been short of runs. He's not had the best of tournaments. But he's walked in at a situation where his team desperately needs him to get going today. Beautifully bowled and nicely played. Worked away towards mid-wicket. Gets off the mark. This is a great comeback here by Carvan CC. They were going along well at one stage, 76, where they weren't losing any wickets. But then since the departure of Mohammad Irfan, Syed Hyderabadi Shah, and now the latest victim, Junaid Khan, a big blow. Beautifully bowled, nicely played, getting that front foot forward, getting into the line of the ball. Yeah, a few tense little faces now. Nobody's smiling. They were smiling in the first 3-4 overs. Yeah, a bit of a sigh of relief. Another dot delivery. Magnificent stuff. Heather is really turning on the heat in this all-important quarterfinal. 12 gone, 74 for 3.
$74 for 3 after 12 overs. So far to continue here. This is in the air. Babar Iqbal once again coming around at extra cover. Oh, just over his head. It was Hamid Khan's perhaps catch coming into the ball. And it's a no ball. Slice of luck there for Saghir. That's what is required at this level. At some time when you're having a tough time, get a little bit of break. Below par tournament for Saghir Khan so far. Can he rise to the occasion? He's been a fantastic cricketer. Lukman batting in the middle order today. Game is on the line here. It's going to be a free hit. Perfect opportunity for Lukman to get going here. Great ball there from Ghaffar. Full of length at off stump. Beats the right-hander. That's terrific stuff here. Puff of dust as well. This wicket is dry. My co-com Wes Ali sum up the conditions beautifully early on. He was down there in the center. When I asked him what you reckon of the track, he said it's gonna get slower and lower, and the odd ball will just keep a little low. That's what is happening. Pulled and pulled along the carpet. Little fumble, and that will allow them that extra run. High pressure situation here at 7 districts. They'll feel they need one big over to really put the pressure back on Karwan here. 91 of 46 deliveries. Almost 12 runs per over. Lukman Faisal. Quality player. Can he produce something special here? Brilliantly struck through the offside. Another fumble. This time you can't challenge the arm of Hamid Khan. He's so quick to recover. $90 more. They need few big hits. They need a partnership of sorts here. Saghir has been such a impactful cricketer, a real game changer. 7 districts, they need their captain to stand tall here. Heaved away on the leg side. That's another good delivery, good change of pace there. So far he's been terrific. Wicketless, but these conditions he's done a very good job. Lukman 4 of 7, 3 of 3 Saghir, 2 new batters in the middle. At this stage of the game is not ideal. Leading edge, and on the offside it goes in the air. Once again another good delivery. Boundaries have been dried up. That's been the problem for 7 districts. They got to find a couple of boundaries, a couple of big overs to just release the pressure and put the pressure back on Karwan. This is absolutely mouth-watering stuff here between 2 quality sides. First semi-final of UPro Ramadan Rumble. It's pretty much on the line. Pitched up. He's launched that. And that has gone all the way for a biggie. Saghir Khan with a great blow down the ground. 1 delivery, a fraction too full. And he's really pounced on that one. Going for that fuller length ball. Easily done. Is this the sign to come from Saghir? 7 districts will be hoping for a captain's knock. What a good shot to end the over. 87 for 3 after 13. Haider Ali starts off with a wide offside off stump. Lukman, he's a magnificent striker of the ball. The dugout of Karwan, Saif Ali Ghori there, Furkan Khalil, Zamayat, watching with great amount of interest. Nice punch there from Lukman on the offside. Brilliant work by Babar Iqbal in the covers. Goes across the line. It'll just be a single. Haider Ali's picked up a wicket. 2.2 overs, 1 for 11. Can Lukman go straight down the ground? Can he take him on here? They need few big hits. He goes straight and he goes long. Tremendous blow from Lukman Faisal here. Not much spin for Haider Ali. Terrific blow coming in from Lukman. Strong bottom hand player and quicker delivery in the slot. Beautifully done down the ground for 6. Some momentum being wrestled back by these two. Pushed away on the offside. Intelligent batting. They got 10 of the over now. Still 2 more deliveries remaining. Karwan, they will have to keep on picking wickets. Pitch up. Saghir goes bang. 6 over wide long off. This is expensive over. Saghir is coming to the party here for 7 districts. And the sports staff of 7 districts, they are jubilant. Massive over. And those smiles are back. The belief is there. Their coach, Rizwan Arshad, is a very calm character, watching things on. Babar Iqbal having a word with Haider Ali. He's gone for plenty in this over. 15 so far. 1 more delivery remaining. Saghir will look to go again here. Use of the feet. Long off. Drop, can you believe it? It's Osama bin Tanveer of all people. Unbelievable. He's a great athlete. And he's picked out long off fielder. That was a simple take for a man of Osama Tanveer's class. Big opportunity. Missed. 14 overs done. 104 for 3. Going into the last 6 overs. 65 required. Zaid Ali coming into the attack here from the pavilion end. Brilliant delivery right up in the block hole. Pushed away on the offside. Little fumble here from the skipper. And they pick up on that opportunity. Quick running between the wickets. So he gets back on strike. He's just found his rhythm here. Saghir, he's hit 2 sixes. Got a life in the previous over. Dropped at long off. Can he make them pay? Beats him. Wants to make room. Zaid Ali is a clever operator. Goes wide. I think he just needs to stay as still as possible and back his eye. He's a wonderful striker of the ball. Sahir Khan just needs to back his eye. Stay as still as possible. Watch the ball closely and let the instincts take over. Brilliant. Right up there. The dipping Yorker from Zaid Ali. 2 dots at this stage is absolutely gold. That's a great Yorker. You can't do much about those kind of deliveries. Zaid Ali, he's got that temperament and the ability to rise to the occasion, big occasions. He's got a wonderful temperament. Can he maintain his accuracy here? Slow delivery, sliced away. Hamid Khan coming around, extra cover, settles underneath and takes the catch. That's a huge blow. Zaid Ali has got the big wicket. It's Hamid Khan, cool as a cucumber in the deep. He's got great hands. An excellent catch. Sliced there by Saghir. It was there in the slot, but he couldn't really execute that shot. Excellent catch under pressure. Those are not easy when the game is on line. Saghir goes back for 19. 106 for 4, 7 districts. $106 for 4. Just when they were going with some momentum, they lost a wicket here. Hamid Khan coming around. This could be another one. Oh, what an effort. Didn't quite stick, and he's absolutely gutted here. Only Hamid Khan could have got to it. He's done the hard work. Aftab Alam, first delivery. Tough chance. Look at him go. He ran about 15 yards to get to the ball. Eyes on the ball. Well, no wonder he's disappointed, because he's done the hard work getting to that ball. Just couldn't get on with it. Last ball of Zaid Ali. Slow delivery, pushed away towards mid-off for a single. Great over there from Zaid Ali. It's been a top spell. 4 overs, 1 for 21 for Zaid. 109 for 4 after 15. $109 for 4 after 15. 12 runs per over required. 60 of the last 5. Aftab Alam on strike. Facing to Ibrar round the wicket. Picked up on the onside. Finds the fielder. He's been a busy man, Hamid Khan, in the action. Furqan Khalil, the manager. Azamaya, they're all watching it closely. Nervous times here in both the camps because there's a lot on stake. One of these two teams will be knocked over, and there's a spot in the final of UPro Ramadan Rumble up for grabs or nothing. Goes shot to Lukman in the air and taken. It's Jan Akram who takes the catch. It's Ibrar who strikes, and poor run of form continues for Lukman Faisal. He's gone for 13. 7 districts. They're losing wickets just at the wrong time. Into the body. It was a freebie. He could have gone a bit finer. He picks out the man at square leg. A real disappointment for Lukman Faisal. 110 for 5. 110 for 5. Ibrar striking. Look at those figures. 2 for 4 in 2.2 overs. That's unbelievable fast bowling. He's gone back over the wicket here. Aftab Javed played brilliantly yesterday. He's under pressure at the crease, looking to just use the pace there. Gets beaten. That is a quick delivery there. Just gets beaten for that pace. Full pitch delivery. Doesn't get past mid-off. It was full, but it was straight. And when you're new to the crease, it's not easy to get under those deliveries. Exactly 50 runs required, 58 required of 26 deliveries. This is getting a bit harder. They got to find a boundary. They can't afford to let it slip here. It has to go for a boundary or a 6 here. The next 2 deliveries. Full and straight. Once again, mid-off was up. Aftab Alam will feel he had a little bit of opportunity to get underneath that one. A few tense faces. Game is on the line here. Few good hits can change the complexion of this game. Mid-off goes back. Third man comes up side the ring on the offside. No timing whatsoever. Pushing for the second. This could be trouble. They get back comfortably enough. What a over here from Ibrar. 16 done, 113 for 5. Uzama back into the attack. Pushed away on the offside. The boundaries have unfortunately just dried out here for 7 districts. That's been the problem. These two are very much capable of pulling things around, but the credit must be given to the bowlers. Ibrar, who's just bowled a wonderful length. Great change of pace. This is really outstanding skills here from Uzama. That off-pace cutter into the wicket, and it just went all along the carpet. When you have a pace of 135 plus, on top of it you can change your pace with that much accuracy. It makes it very difficult. This time he gets hold of it. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Aftab Alam picks up a vital boundary. That was off pace delivery into the surface once again, and just use the angle there, back and across to off stump. Beautifully played. They need a lot more of these. Fantastic start to this over. Single dot and then a 4. They got to keep going here. They got to keep going after almost every delivery now. This time doesn't really find the middle of the bat well. It's hurt him there. That inside edge onto his shoe, and he's down in considerable pain there, Aftab Alam. Let's have a look. Uzama, big inside edge onto the toe. Oh boy, those really hurt. We'll take some medical attention. We'll be back in a minute. Back live and ready to go again. Aftab Alam just got hit on the toe. He's got up and ready to go. Change of pace there. Sit down the ground from Aftab. Another top over, just one boundary. This stage of the game is just absolutely gold. 7 runs of the first 5. Got to hit a boundary of this one, or a maximum, to keep their hopes alive. Rate is 15.5. Basically what it means, they need 2 boundaries every single over. Beats him. Terrific length, high class stuff from Uzama. 17 done, 120 for 5. Hassan Chathad, our official scorer, along with the match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali, the tournament director, Amit Pasela, along with Bilal Pasela. They've done a remarkable job in organizing such an outstanding tournament. Ibrar, pace, he ducks into it. He was clearly not in control there. Just taking evasive action. The pace of Ibrar is doing the trick here. He's really steaming in. Those figures, 2 for 7. Will this be a Yorker? Quick delivery outside off stump. Aftab is not able to lay bat onto ball. $120 for 5. This is not looking great here for 7 districts. First semi-final of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Karwan firmly. They got a foot in the door. This time he hits it nicely through the offside and a boundary, much needed boundary to just break the shackles. They need 45 more or 15. You never know. Couple of big hits can put the pressure back on Karwan. That would turn out to be a half volley, and he's put that one through. Extra cover for 4. Mid-off up in the ring. This is in the air. Sliced away for 6. Over deep point. This is not over until it's over. 7 districts fighting hard. With offered. Clears his front leg and opens the face. 6 over backward point. So there you go, 10 of the first 4. They need a big finish to this over so that they go into the last 2 overs with a glimmer of hope. 45 of 15 deliveries. 3 crucial deliveries. Ibrar, will he go for a Yorker again? Round the wicket. What a cracking delivery. Trying to work it on the onside. This is high class stuff. He was a bit loose in the previous 2 deliveries, but he's changed the angle, and that is a brute of a ball. Angled across, full and straight. High pace. And the furniture disturbed. That's the end of Aftab Javed. 6 down for 137 districts. $130 for 6 after 17.5 overs. You can't describe in words, one feels. 3 for 17 in a semi-final. Ibrar take a bow. Farhan Khan on strike. Brilliant Yorker, and he's got him. He leaves that one thinking that it was perhaps down the leg side to get a wide, but no, it's base of leg stump. A duck for Farhan. The trademark Yorker. He shuffled across. Have a look at that ball. Base of leg stump. He's got 2 and 2. What a way to finish his spell. 4 for 17. 18 overs done. 130 for 7.
It's going to be Wahab Hassan. The new man has just made his way in the centre. I think it's pretty much done and dusted. Well, mathematically not over, but still, I don't really think 39 in the last 2 overs is going to be gettable. It's turning out to be, oh, that's a fiery bumper. Dot delivery. Yeah, it's just turned out to be a pretty much one-sided affair in the end, which promised to be going down to the last over. It will, but then again, it's Carvan CC all over in this innings. It was a decent start by the batters of 7 districts, Irfan and Junaid. But I think that decision to send Lukman Faisal down the order, that really backfired. You had to back Lukman Faisal. He's your genuine opener. And if he would have got going, could have really made a huge difference. Be it, oh, direct hit, and Aftab Alam wasn't there even in the picture. 2 more runs added. Yeah, that has been the story of the night, and inching closer to victory is Carvan CC. We might just get to know our first semi-finalists, which could be Carvan CC. It's not over yet, but they've got 1 foot into the finals already. 37 needed. This is high in the air. How far has this gone? Far enough. That's a magnificent shot by Aftab Alam. And just reading the variation coming in from Khuzaima bin Tanveer. You can see the roll of the fingers. And I think he just knew what is coming next. And has absolutely sent this into the outer space for a maximum. So still 31 needed. Beautifully bowled. Right there in the block hole. They want the second. And they will get it comfortably. So make that 29 more runs needed in the last 8 deliveries. These 2 deliveries have to go out of the park. They need to get a couple of more maximums if 7 districts would believe they've got any outside chance to win this game. Hit hard. It's going towards the boundary. And it's once again Hamid Khan down there in the deep. So the chances are getting out of the hands, and 27 more needed. They'll need a miracle now to win this game. It's just a bit too much to ask for. 27 needed in the last 7 deliveries. Aftab Alam needs to hit this out of the park. It's a big ball coming in. Strikes it down the ground. That is straight as an arrow. He gets a boundary. So make that 23 runs needed in the last over. And that's a bit too much to ask for from 7 districts. Well, you never know. Time will tell. 146 for 7 after 19. So Heather Ali is going to be bowling the last over, a spinner. We have seen funny things happen when a spinner comes on to bowl the last over, but I really doubt if Heather is going to give 23 runs. He is a quality bowler. He's bowled well today. Picked up an important wicket, and he's going to be bowling to Wahab Hassan. Outside edge. It's gone towards the boundary. It's a good start to this over. Make that 19 more runs required. But they would want and desire to Aftab Alam be on strike and not Wahab Hassan. He can strike a few, Wahab Hassan. But you would any day want Aftab Alam to have strike. Yeah, tense faces. They realize that it's quite difficult. 19, the last 5 deliveries. It's a big ball. If this goes out, there will be some panic. He strikes hard. It's gone down the ground, but only a single. So it's going to be Aftab Alam who will be on strike. So make that now 18 runs required. Can this man be the hero, Aftab Alam? Can he do the impossible? It's a big game. And Raider and Rahul Chopra just having a word. Babar Iqbal getting involved. He's really led the team so well today, Babar Iqbal. He's really taken some excellent decisions. And such an inspiring leader he's been today. Haider Ali just ensuring, not taking any kind of chances. Making sure his field is aligned. Everything is at proper positions. It's a big ball coming. This is in the air. Chance. And taken. And who is it? It's Babar Iqbal once again into the act. He takes a lovely catch. And with this wicket, I think it's pretty much over now. And to qualify for the next round, the dreams have been shattered. Because Haider has picked up Aftab Alam, the only hope they had to win this game. And what a brilliant take once again. A specialist fielder in the cover position. Babar Iqbal makes no mistake. So they are faltering now. And 7 districts, they're on the verge of being knocked out of this tournament. And Carvan CC, they're inching closer to reach the grand finale. Abais Khan, the left-arm speedster, comes in the middle. 3 balls, 3 sixes. That's what they need. It's a dot. That's it. Now mathematically it's not possible. They need 18 runs in 2 deliveries and it's going to be Carvan CC. We're going to see them celebrate because they know now they are in the grand finale, which is going to be played tomorrow. Well, what's the need of that? Haider Ali, all you have to do is just pitch onto the line of the wickets. That's it. Keep things simple. They are right there on the skirting, ready to make a run in the middle. They've beaten 76 before. They're going to beat them again. And this is going to be a thumping victory for Carvan CC. It has been a magnificent overall collective performance. First with the bat, and now their bowling and fielding department has really been top notch. Last delivery. No, not the last delivery. Hey, what are you doing? You just need to just bowl it onto the stumps. That's it. Your members are eagerly waiting. You're making them wait. Let them party. Let them celebrate. And now the celebration will begin. Carvan CC have won this game comfortably and have knocked 7 districts out of this tournament. What a magnificent game of cricket we have witnessed tonight. It was the all-important semi-finals. And it is the men in blue. They held their nerves. Babar Iqbal winning the toss, calling it right, batting first. And that decision certainly paid off in their favor. Look at that. Hugs all around, handshakes all around, high fives. They know that they are just 1 game away to be clinching the trophy of UPro Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble 2025. Babar Iqbal, take a bow. What an inspiring leader. He's taken such brave calls today. He's been spot on with the rotation of his bowlers. And you can see at the background, they're celebrating. It's a dejected looking side of 7 districts. And there you go, the celebrations begin. It was a high octane game. They were fighting it for the spot in the grand finale. And it is Carvan CC. And that is the man in front of you, Babar Iqbal, leading his troop, marshalling his troops, handshakes all around. These are excellent scenes in the middle. Two top quality sides hugging each other, shaking hands, and by far one of the most top notch sides, one of the well-renowned sides here in the UAE domestic circuit, have really entertained all our viewers all around the globe. And it's Carvan CC winning the game in the end by 10 runs and have gone through to the grand finale, which is going to be played here tomorrow itself. Excellent game of cricket have you witnessed tonight. Well, that's the batting card for you. You can see the two batters on the top. Junaid Khan, he was promoted up the order. He played well, but just when he was required, he threw away his wicket. Mohammad Irfan, it was a sorry departure. Then that middle order, nobody really took the responsibilities. Syed Haider was struggling big time. And then Lukman, Saghir, Aftab, none of them could really get going. And in the end, 158 is all they could have managed to score in the end. Talking about the bowling performance, when you see there's only 5 bowlers, it just shows you that all the 5 bowlers, they're top quality bowlers, no part-timer used. Zaid Ali picks up a wicket, excellent economy. Khuzaima, slightly expensive, but he was the man who really made a few troubles early on. And then Abdul Ghaffar, slightly expensive. Haider picks up 2, but Ibrar Ahmed, look at those figures. 4 overs, a maiden, 17 runs, and 4 wickets. A man of the match performance, he might just get that player of the match. And 14 extras is what is given. We are done and dusted for the last and the 4th quarterfinal of this tournament. Carvan CC winning the toss, batting first, posting a decent total of 168. Khuzaima bin Tanveed, the top scorer, 38, alongside Hamid Khan giving a good start, 30. And then after that, 7 districts, they could only manage to score 158. They lost by 10 runs. Junaid Khan giving some resurrection. Alam also playing a good knock of 27, but Ibrar Ahmed, he was unplayable. He was bowling with a lot of pace. And then Haider and Zahid also picking up wickets and ensuring their team crosses the line and they qualify for the grand finale, which is going to be played tomorrow here in this very ground, 8 p.m. local time. Right then, we're just going to dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the center for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble, and it was the big one. It's the first semi-final. Karwan batting first, 168 all out in 19.4 overs. In reply, 7 districts could only manage 158 for 8 inside 20 overs, and Karwan winning by 11 runs. Alongside me is the honorable match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali, and he's going to present the player of the match award to someone who bowled his heart out absolutely with great pace, reverse swing and yorkers at will. It's Ibrar, 4 for 17 with the help of 1 maiden, and he's taken the Player of the Match award from Akbar Ali is going to present the Player of the Match award to Ibrar for his an outstanding performance. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. ड्राई कंडीशंस थे, रिवर्स हो रहा था, क्या स्ट्रेटजी थी आप?
बिस्मिल्लाह सबसे पहले तो मैं अल्लाह ताला का शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि अगर इतना बड़ी साइड के ख़िलाफ़ अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे तो ये मतलब बेस्ट रहेगा.
मुझे ये बताएं कि राउंड द विकेट अमूमन हम नहीं देखते कि बॉलर्स आके यॉर्कर मारते हैं, लेकिन आपका काफ़ी कंट्रोल है. राउंड द विकेट एक डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट आप गेम में लेके आए हैं.
देखिए ये मैं बहुत हार्ड वर्क करता हूँ इस चीज़ पे कि इस सिचुएशन में किस तरह मतलब अपने आप को सेव करना है और मैच किस तरह मतलब चेंज करना है. तो इस चीज़ पे बहुत हार्ड वर्क है और बिलीव है इस मतलब राउंड द विकेट से जब मैं बॉल करता हूँ मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ कि मतलब मैं कर सकता हूँ.
ब्रिलियंट बॉलिंग. ये मैन ऑफ द मैच बहुत स्पेशल होगा आपके लिए. किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
देखिए ये बाबर भाई के नाम करता हूँ क्योंकि उन्होंने मुझे मतलब मैच से पहले बोला कि आप कर सकते हैं और बिलीव है आपके ऊपर, आपने मतलब करके देना है, तो मैं मैन ऑफ द मैच उनके नाम करता हूँ.
Well played, Ibrar. All the best for the finals.
Thank you so much.
That was Ibrar Ahmed with his outstanding fast bowling spell, 4 for 17, which really restricted 7 districts big time. That's it for now. We've got another second semi-final coming up. It's going to be Abu Dhabi Smashers taking on the VN Shipping in just an hour's time. Till then, stay tuned.